Hello, welcome back to Mr. Arsenal podcast for another Euro 2020/2021. I'll keep doing that, annoying people online, but hey, it is what it is. Watchalong, the Netherlands versus Ukraine. It's going to be probably a most one-sided game ever. It could be a dull 0-0. Going by from what I've heard about what people think about the newish Netherlands manager, De Boer. Obviously, from Ireland, Holland player, twin of obviously famous twin as well. Infamously managed Crystal Palace here in the UK for 7 games? 77 days he was in charge of Palace and got sacked. And obviously got taken up, and obviously Roy Hodgson took over. We all know what happened from there on in. But yeah, he infamously got hired to breed a new philosophy at the club of Crystal Palace. And apparently, because he didn't start off well, I think how many defeats it was now. How many games he had in charge? It's like 7 games, 4 or 5 league games, all lost, no goals scored. And they just looked, it didn't look good. And he basically got sacked, and Roy Hodgson replaced him. And then obviously the rest is history with Palace. And obviously from there on, he went to Inter Milan. He lasted slightly a bit longer, like 20 to 30 days longer than what he did at Palace. Again, got sacked, but it didn't go down well there either. Because the way he wants to play football is not the way Italians like to watch their football. Full stop, and it just didn't work. The clashing with the owners and everything, it weren't pretty. Also, I will have, as you know, one will be joining us later on in the stream once he gets home from refereeing. He's currently refereeing now, so once he joins around half time, so that's the second half. To start the second half, he'll be joining us there. I've got Gary will be coming on. I've sent Andrew and Sam a link, but obviously Sam's not going to be available until tomorrow onwards. So, anyone else wants to come on, feel free. Let me know, and I'll send you a link. I'm not putting it in the chat because I have random idiots come up. It's coming home, says Nafi. Big up Nafi as well. This will be a spicy game. Well, it could be potentially, because again, the thing is, I'm expecting Holland to win, because obviously, if you'd asked me, if you always want, obviously pandemic hadn't happened, and you always have gone ahead last year, I would have fucking ran it home to the cows come home. Under Koeman, Holland would have won the Euros. Obviously, a year on, De Boer hasn't exactly pulled out trees. They've sort of gone backwards. The national team had a performance, this, that, and the other. So that's why I've also gone for it. I've then gone to change tack this year and gone, you know what, this year, no, it's the place take the rest this year, I'm going for Italy. And also look at the formation he's gone for a 3-5-2 against fucking Ukraine. And and as Nathan again says in the chat, Ukraine can be decent. Can be, yeah. Depends on what Ukraine turns up, sorry. 3-5-2 he's gone with Danny Blint. He's still playing, bloody hell. Davy Blint is still playing. Left centre back. Patrick Van Hartnell as left wing back. Frankie de Jong, Van Alden, Martin Duran, Denzel Dumfries, Memphis Depay up front with Wecker. I can't pronounce that, but you know him on about. Anyone else knows. Stickeldenberg is in goal as well for Holland. Tim Krul's on the bench. So names we'll know of: Davy Clayson, obviously Luke De Jong, obviously Nathan Ake as well. No Donny van der Beek, because he's had to miss a tournament because he's injured. The fucking army, the poor kid. The 12 months he's had in Ukraine, don't even try and. They're going for a 4-3-3 formation. I'm not even going to try and pronounce all their names. The only person anyone Premier League base will know is obviously the Man City's fullback. But with Ukraine, he obviously plays a more attacking position. And also, this is going to be interesting, because obviously as well, I did everything, because everything I've had 2-2 draw. I think Ukraine won't win, but if anyone's going to win it, it'd be Holland, just because it's at their home turf. Yeah, Johan Cruyff, formerly known as the Amsterdam Arena, the big crowd as well, from what I'm hearing as well. Not far for full capacity, but not obviously full capacity because of social distance and all that in Holland. Is still trying to crack on and sort that and get cracked on that. Also, what was it? Andrei Yarmolenko. I can't pronounce his fucking name, but the West Ham forward. I've got tongue tied today. But guys, if you're new to the channel and you've just come across, do smash the like button, do subscribe as well, and share the stream around with everyone you know on any platform, be it Twitter, Discord, Facebook, WhatsApp groups. Trying to think now, fucking Snapchat. I don't know if you can do it on Snapchat, but fuck it, you name it, whatever way you can share it. Just please do share. And if it comes up on YouTube about recommending the channel, please put as much positivity as you can, basically. Every little helps. We want to grow this channel as quick. I've set a target for myself. I haven't said it. Obviously, I should have said it really at start on Friday. I've set a target for myself to, as in for the channel, to hit the 2K mark. By the time the final whistle goes and the team's lifting the trophy, whoever wins this tournament lifts the trophy. I want to hit the 2,000 subscriber mark. So if you guys can help me along that road, that'd be fantastic. I massively appreciate that. John's joined us in the chat, and Pete's back. Of course, Pete's back. Why would Pete not be back? An Arsenal fucking channel. I know I'm not doing an Arsenal Watchalong on Arsenal content, but an Arsenal channel and the Tottenham fan lives rent free. The channel lives rent free in his head. You're clearly, Pete, you must be subscribed because you're literally here every fucking time. And you're saying, oh, he's back. I gave everyone a heads up to the last stream a couple of hours ago. Yeah, exactly, John. Here's a lost Spurs. Yeah, just a tad. Also, it's going to be interesting because after we did the kit review stream the other night, the night before the Euros, or Wednesday night, sorry, got news on Thursday that Ukraine have been told they couldn't the initial home kit design that they had to be scrapped because Russia was kicking off and the UEFA didn't want anything going down and this, that, and the other. So it's been interesting what kit they're wearing today. And it's so last minute. After subscribe on one condition. I'm not going to say. I know what the condition is going to be, and I'm not going to say it. So, but Pete, you must be subscribed. This is the thing. You must be, because you're literally here pretty much every stream. Oh dear. But Pete, don't just subscribe. Share the channel around as well, mate. You must have friends that are just football fans and not just Tottenham fans as well. Okay, now if you come back and say you've only got friends that are Tottenham fans, you've got one sad little life. Cue the dislike. I'm saying that. Just going for the national anthems on the screen, by the way. Ukraine had theirs now, and the fucking Holland are doing it. Holland are doing their national anthem now. Yeah, it's pretty full actually. Why does it keep loafing? Seriously. Right, bear with me a second. Audio. There we go. That's the one I want. Thank you. Hopefully you can hear me. Pete, I've been talking my turns. Oh my days. I was just typing to YouTube, Mr. Arsenal Podcast Delusion. course you do. If you say so, mate. If you say so. The big question is then, Pete, why are you searching for Arsenal content users on it? Seriously. I think that's more delusional than anything else. Where's Park going? If you're going to be rude, Pete, you will be blocked. You will be putting a time out again by my mods. They are there ready to pounce, so don't test them. Jesus Christ! Oh my God! So actually we're gonna have a fucking set two between a United fan and a fucking Tottenham fan. Jesus Christ! Was aimed at Nathan, just throwing it back as he started. I'm just giving pre-warnings now. Also, Pete, what did I say earlier? You can't talk in this chat anymore unless you pay a super chat now from now on. That's the rules. You're a Tottenham fan. That's the rules now for all Tottenham fans that come in here. If you want to talk as a Tottenham fan on an Arsenal channel, you have to now pay. Oh dear, got it off. They're wearing their blue kit. Okay, they're a bit. I saw the blue kit had the fucking the country on as well. So what the fuck? That's cool. That's obviously, if anyone's watching, cameras are panning to the crowd, and obviously there's fans wearing Ericsson Denmark shirts and banners banners and flags saying "Stay strong, Ericsson," this and the other. I'm not paying a penny. Well, it's rent free, mate. Yeah, well, if you don't pay, you're breaking the rules. You will be putting a time out by my mods. So it's your choice. Oh dear. And we're off. Here we go. Holland versus Ukraine is underway. Timing out. Navy deserves a ban for that comment. Oh, I did see that one set. Has anyone got a charge on my Ericsson diabetes? Yeah, just a bit too soon. Maybe that's a bit too soon considering it's still. Yeah, there's a warning. He's got a warning. Right? Like you would be if you did that, you've been a warning. There's a warning now put out. Happens again. Whoever does it is in trouble. They will be putting a time out. To do it again, they will be blocked. Deal? Oh dear, you got to laugh. If you don't laugh, you'll fucking cry. Look, Pete, calm. No need for it. Oh, Ukraine plays all those up again. That's cool. Ukraine on the attack now. Here we go. This will be interesting. Ball's in. Ooh, fucking hell, back again. No. Defend, Holland. Fucking Honda, why have you placed defensively? Jesus Christ, I only just kicked off. Nope. We've got Warren. Warren's with us.
Hi, boys. How was the North Macedonia game?
North Macedonia lost 3-1.
Oh, so it was a half decent game then.
In the end, yeah, it's a bit for most of the game. But in the last 15 minutes, it was better, a lot better in the end. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. For Austria, sorry, got the assist first goal, quality first goal, opening goal for the game. But then they fell asleep about 15 minutes later, and Macedonia found themselves back in the game. Defender lumped it into the fucking back of a midfielder's head, and it went back into the box. And a mix up between the keeper and the defender, and it ended up with an open goal basically.
Oh bloody hell!
Yeah,
I should be home in 45 minutes, so I might be able to come and help you with the second half, mate.
Yeah, no worries, mate. That's fine, mate.
I'm
How is
absolutely
it?
sweating cobs.
Yeah, I can imagine literally still muggy where I am.
Yeah,
I can
it was
imagine.
28. It was 28 degrees when I was refereeing. It was a nightmare. The heat just seemed to
Jesus.
go up.
Oh, Holland on the attack. Oh, good save. 28 degrees. Jesus.
Yeah, it wasn't good. I must admit, I had to take quite a lot of water on board at half time.
Yeah, that's a good. Yeah, keep yourself hydrated. Bloody hell.
Yeah. So get home and then I'll order something and I'll come if I've got time, mate. I'll pop on. I just wanted to drop in and say hi.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Also,
All right,
Brownie's.
mate.
Yeah. Also, Brownie's just popped in, and yeah, the link you sent didn't work apparently.
Yeah, it didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. Brownie just popped into the and no, literally, the link you sent never worked. Apparently, you tried telling you. Yeah.
Ah.
So yeah.
Yeah. No, I give it 3 goes, mate, and then I was like, oh, I'll just go to sleep.
Oh, I'll see you in a bit anyway. Then.
Will do. Cheers, Ryan. Ta-da,
No
mate.
worries. Ta-da.
Cheers, everyone in the chat. Ta-da.
Right. There you go. Got a little bit of wine already. Well in advance. Blimey. Here we go. Let's try and get this fucking TV signal properly sorted. So you both answered tonight. What time are you thinking, Brownie, by the way? What time are you thinking? Same time? Well, the link works. I have no problem. The link actually works this time. Yeah, thank you. Oh, dear. Only 45 minutes in. It's been very end-to-end, but very end-to-end so far. 10:45. Yeah, that should be okay. Again, as I said, as long as the link works this time. Hang up. I don't know why it weren't working. Because it kept saying the fucking link was dead. But they're taking us through and going the fucking, like, you know. I just couldn't be arsed at that time. I was like, whatever. Sleep. What I'm doing the check on? Have a shot. Ah, I'm lucky. Oh. Have a shot. Oh, no. What was that? Oh, what a save. Big chance there from Holland. Final shot was off Dan. Oh, I can't remember his fucking name now. Number 20, Holland's number 22, and the keeper just throws his body down and his leg gets in the way. So corner Holland. I sent you it now. No worries, mate. Send it to Warren as well later as well. On Twitter, you've got his Twitter and all that. Send it to him on his DMs. Yeah, and obviously put in notes for later. Oh, that's it. Oh, claims for handball there from a couple of the Dutch players in the penalty box. Don't know if that'd be looked at or not. Again, from the angle I saw, I don't know. I can't 100% say. I've got to see close-up replays of that. So there's Pete and everyone else gone now after that. Jesus. There was Navy put Pete in a timeout and Navy just disappeared, gone now. Just don't know. No, that's cool, Brownie. Brownie, how are you doing, mate? Brownie, if you want to come on, if you're not doing a watch along yourself, and you want to come on, let me know and I'll send you a link. Right. Oh, over the top. Is he on side? So he is. Pull back. Oh, fuck. Hell. Bloody just over the crossbar. Pulled it back. Number 20 again. One held him this time, the shot just over the crossbar, but the ball got pulled back from the number 22. Again, I'm not going to pronounce his name. I can't remember his name, so I was like, yeah. And it falls to one held him, and one held just leans back as he has the shot. Don't worry, he'll be back. And he says, yes, no worries, then. If you change your mind, obviously let me know and I'll send you it. DM me and I'll send you it over later then. Who've got next? Well, we've got Italy or Turkey next in your group. Brownie. because obviously you're in their groups. Obviously, I think trying to figure out who you got. Well, I've got to obviously. I was talking to Scott from Red Cannon, the Red Cannon channel as well. I was chatting to him just before we went live again, but we both went live, and we were both saying how the numbers we would have the viewing numbers for the watch-alongs we've done have been fucking low as fuck, like ridiculously low for what the sort of traction you usually get for watch-alongs. No matter what sort of watch-alongs, you usually get good good traction. We're literally, neither of us are getting that sort of traction at all, because there's so many, like Robbie doing. Robbie's up in every fucking game. He's up. Went from Wembley, the Wembley box in obviously Wembley. You got him doing it. Obviously myself, Scott from Red Cannon, as I just discussed, and obviously loads of others. I think I was watching Scott's, because he didn't do the second game today, that Scott did. And I was watching his stream, and he actually looked in. He's like, halfway through the first half, he was looking into it, looking to see who was doing the watch-alongs and all that. And he was like, there's actual gamers doing watch-alongs, random watch-alongs, and they're getting no connection to football, but doing the watch-alongs of these games and getting massive, bigger numbers than what we're getting. And they've got next no sub space. It's like, what the fuck? So we are sort of concerned about. I haven't obviously didn't try to discuss it with him, but I've got a theory that obviously from tomorrow from tomorrow lunchtime, the 2 and 5 o'clock games are going to be interesting, in the sense of most of the people will be back. Most of the people are doing these watch-alongs, these gamers that are doing watch-alongs will be back at work, this, that, and the other, or we're going to have to go to work. Even the ones that are not gamers, often doing watch-alongs, are having to go to work, their day jobs. How can I put this? So it's going to be less people actually hogging the same niche, basically. And then from that, it gives us a bit more scope of how many people can we try to attract some new faces in our channels, respectively. Maybe that's obviously. Well, Andrei Shevchenko's the coach of Ukraine. Okay, didn't know that. Didn't know he's the head coach anyway. There's a sub being made already. Fucking hell. Ukraine, you're only 10 minutes in. Ukraine are making a sub. Number 11's coming on. Is that for number 20? I think it's number 20. Yeah, 20. It's coming off. Got an injury. Got to play his ankle by the looks of it. So yeah, Scotland, for example, tomorrow. Scotland versus Czech Republic. Yeah, Czech Republic is an argument. Because it's obviously that's the first game of the day. And obviously, as I said, not many people are going to be doing watch-alongs because most people will be at work, and where it says a lot less of us doing it. Maybe we might be able to get the sort of numbers we usually get or more for the afternoon games. The evening games, obviously, that's when it's going to be competitive again, and the numbers will go again. But to be honest, I thought after the numbers going a bit higher again, sort of what we usually get. I also got them for the last 2 streams off, like yesterday, second game and the third game. Obviously yesterday, or part of the second game anyway. Obviously. I honestly thought, okay, cool. We started to go on now. We can sort of move on, keep hitting the triple figures now. Like today, the England, but again, because everyone's doing England, it's like we literally I've fucking got fucking shit numbers, really crap, like the worst I've ever had. Because everyone's literally, even non-football based channels, are fucking doing it and taking away a big chunk of our viewership. Basically, with us football channels would normally attract. But it is what it is, and I've got one viewer. After saying all that, I've got one viewer. Yay! After saying all that, for fuck's sake. Oh, give me strength. With the game settled, The reason I've gone into that tangent, by the way, because the game did settle down a bit actually in the last few minutes. Hence why I went off on that tangent and said what I had to say as well. But yeah, so we are kind of concerned at the moment, but we're going to play it out over the next 2 to 3 days. We're going to play it out, see what happens with the numbers in terms of viewership and all that, and if we gain any new subs, this, that, and the other over the next 2 to 3 between now and Wednesday. Sorry, after 12 o'clock game ends on Wednesday. See where we stand on that. If that doesn't change, we're going to be. I don't know what we're going to do, because I don't want to be fucking, with all due respect, putting all the hours into the channel, giving you guys covering every game, literally 3 games a day at the moment in the group stages, and obviously it goes down to 2, this, that, and the other. But it's down to 3 times a day in these group stages. Then that's 3 weeks or 2.5 weeks. If we're literally not getting the traction we should be getting in terms of not just yourselves coming in, but like our regulars, but new faces, because other people are fucking hogging in the limelight and they don't even have no relation to being a football channel. They're just random gaming channels, or just random channels that have no connection to being a football channel ever in their previous history until Friday just gone. Yeah, we don't want people. So not to me and Scott, we don't want people putting all the hours in, getting similar numbers or less than what we would normally get for a Watchalong. We've got better viewing numbers. Like me and Scott, we were discussing it as well. We've got better viewing numbers on our respective channels for the friendlies, for the England friendlies we did, like live, as in viewership numbers. Hey, it's what it is. I don't know. Just a tad concerned. As I said, we don't want to put all the hours in as we have been so far, and not getting any sort of reward for it. Basically, if that makes sense. If it gets to a point where we got kind of knockouts, when it comes to the knockout rounds, if we're going to cover all the games or not, if we're not getting a similar numbers or higher numbers that we would usually get like during the season, what we have done during the season and all that, we're just going to fucking just pick and choose what we want to do, basically. For example, the England games, like the home, depending on what home nations get through to the next round, maybe them games, maybe, and the odd game here and there, or one semi-final here, one quarter-final there, for example. I think now. So out of the 8 games in the quarterfinals, covering 3 or 4 of them, random ones that are count as just whatever, not even guaranteed an England one. And the semi-final doing just the. I'm trying to think now. That's the one. I'm trying to think. My head's gone all over the place now. Anyway, semi-final, just doing one of the semi-finals, or standing in the final. If we believe it would benefit us, we might do. If it doesn't, we don't think it would benefit us. We might not even do that. That's where we're at the moment, because it's like, well, what the hell? We're actual football channels, and we're getting robbed basically of our potential new subscribers or views or whatever, or both. Getting robbed of that happening because other YouTube channels that have no connection to football whatsoever are doing the same thing as us. And yeah, it's just annoying. But it is what it is. But hey, be happy. Bear with me just a second. Game has pitted out a bit. Literally, quick start. Massive like burst at the start of the game. Then just start pitted out again and gone, yeah. So yeah, right. Let's see what happens here. Because literally the fucking views for the England game. I kept going back to it, but the England game was fucking poor. Live-wise, was poor. literally, as it sounds, it's like 45. We ended at 38. It's crazy. I've got one person viewing it as we speak for this one. Got 3 likes, no dislikes so far. 13 views altogether so far in the first 17 minutes of the match. But obviously, in half hour, for half an hour live, and I've only had 30. It's just ridiculous. It's like football channel here doing football content and not getting fucking pumped, not getting any new faces in, or getting new, and because of that, and because people are not sticking around, not getting pumped up by YouTube or anything like that either. So I'm just like bang me with a big wall. Oh dear. John in the chat saying Scotland's game is a strange kick-off time. It's a strange one because it's a month. Obviously, I get why you're saying it because it's obviously Monday. It's not a holiday. It's not a holiday either. And so obviously all the young Scottish fans aren't going to be able to watch the game unless obviously the schools and the colleges and the universities or whatever up there decide to take an extended long break, so we say, for 90 minutes of football plus 15 minutes of the half-time interval. Let's say finish early for the. This is like a government, like they say, you know what, send them home early. Give them enough time to get home and watch the game at home or whatever earlier that day. And even the people that go to work, they're like, what the fuck? There'll be a lot of people in Scotland taking sickies tomorrow, and put it that way. I guarantee it. Well, I know for a fact, what is it? Colin, it's Colin, who we know who's been on the channel before. He's gonna be on Friday's Watchalong, but he can't come on tomorrow because he's at work tomorrow. So he's gonna be like a bare sore head. The first time his country's got to a competition, not at like the main stage of the competition itself, like yours or World Cup wise, since the '98 World Cup. First time it's happened since then, and he's got to miss the first. He can't watch the first game live. He's got to watch it back on highlights, basically. And then come 4 days later, they've got 4 days to prepare. Then after that, for an 8 o'clock kickoff on Friday. Make of that what you will. But we'll be covering that. I will obviously cover that game and see how we go from that tomorrow. Scotland versus Czech Republic. I do fancy Scotland getting something out of that game, actually. Because I do think they're going to do the whole what Wales did in 2016 and have that sort of nothing to do or die attitude and just enjoy themselves, and that will benefit them massively. There we go. Oh, that's a fucking another poor pass in the final. Oh, come on. Run on to it. And TV goes fuzzy a bit there, and tackle gets quick in and fucking get away with it. Oh dear. I do my bit, guys, and try and share the content around all the platforms that I can obviously share it on. So you have to bear with me a moment while I do that. Memento. So I do apologise. I'm literally as he's come in, whoever's just come in, I'm literally just a few people come in. I'm literally just sharing, do my bit and share out the streaming and all my social media platforms and everything, and try and get more people in as well, new faces, and then get them to share it out as well. So do bear with me for 2 seconds. Oh dear, I'm fun. God, that did not tickle whatsoever. That's fine. I mean, what, we're 22 minutes in. I mean, it did, as I say, it has died down. The intensity of the game has died down a bit, but Holland are looking more threatening going forward, as you would expect. But obviously, Ukraine have got a couple of players, as we know, that can pose a threat as well. Telescope. Nope. What's going on? What's going off? Zinchenko's going to go at someone in his team. And the people that came in just all disappeared. For fuck's sake, this is what it doesn't, you're not helping, guys. Oh dear, give me strength. Right. Please. Right, there we go. I've sent it out well for the place to where I can. Just got to sit back and wait and hope it works. Oh, went up a bit now. Oh, up, down, shake it all about. And turn around. Get back onto Scott's stream so I can obviously back him like he backs me sometimes as well. Obviously get my Cannon coins up as well. I mean, what he's got Scott, literally. He's got 16 people, including myself, 15 other people in his live chat as we speak. And we've both got respectively not big, but obviously subscriber-wise, enough to have more than that. Especially for Euros, it's a European Championship. We've pretty much, or he's covered every game. The only game I've missed so far was Albania. Okay, go Albania for Austria versus North Macedonia earlier. But he's covered all of them. I've covered every other game bar that. And yet we're not literally we're just seeing the same sort of numbers, same people in the thing. And talking to that, Scott's here. Scott's in the chat. I'm in his chat. He's in my chat. Get in there, Scott. Big up yourself. Like the video, guys. Yeah, exactly. Keep plugging away, mate. Mate, I don't know if you've been listening to me or watching me. For the last 10 minutes rambling off about the bloody what we discussed earlier about the viewership side of things and what's going on there. Because as I was saying earlier, I was watching your stream for the second game because I didn't cover it on here. So I was in your stream quite a bit more active as well. And yeah. To say I can feel your frustration is beyond me because I'm literally, as I said, so I've got literally 4 people watching my stream, or 6 people now on my channel, or 7 on my channel, and Scott's got 19, and we've both got similar. One second, I think he's slightly ahead. No, I think I'm just slightly ahead of him in terms of sub-wise, but literally should be getting the same sort of numbers, if not more. Technically, we should be getting more numbers, really. Because we're both football content creators in the football channels, except what you want to look at it. Whatever way you want to look at it, that's what we are. And we're not literally got gamers that have no football connection to their channel, apart from the last few days where they've decided, the Euros, we're going to fucking hog the limelight and see what we can do. It's taken away from us. The actual football. The actual football channel. Unlucky. On and on. Another chance there. Keeper got his hands out in time there. Just keep going. I saw it was one, and I've told people to come over. No, cheers, Scott. No, mate. I appreciate it, mate. Don't worry. But literally, it's just a lot. It's a joke. Look, I understand. Look, don't get me wrong. I understand. When it comes to other football YouTube channels like Don Robbie, obviously from AF TV, does his own channel, the Don Robbie channel. If you're competing, good tackle, timed that perfectly. The Dutch defender there. But if you're competing with that's a Don Robbie, a football channel, I ain't got the problem because you know what? He's a football channel. He's a bigger brand. That's what Robbie is basically. He's a brand now. you're competing against someone like that, you know you're not going to fucking win. He's going to get the majority of the lion's share of viewers, basically, and not just Arsenal, but obviously across the spectrum because of what he is and what he's known for, and obviously and all that crap. That's fine. When it's fucking arseholes that are like either gamers or just channels that have no relation to football content on their channel ever up till literally Friday night, that pisses me off. Holland are turning the screw, by the way, now. They're starting to turn the screw in. Up the sort of set up camping. Basically, everyone but the goalkeeper for Holland is in the attacking half now. It's been unlucky. Got some good football, actually. I mean, all the crap I've been hearing of about De Boer and all that since he took over Holland. I've watched a couple of games. I watched the Scotland game the other night against Holland. And it didn't look anywhere near the mark, basically. They didn't even look ready. They actually look a lot better. Weren't much of a standard to set in the first place, but they still look a lot better than what we saw. It like, what was it? I think they are. I'm trying not to look at Thursday, obviously. Monday or Tuesday night last week when they played Scotland. As I said, look, don't get me wrong. I don't think Holland will win the tournament because of the manager. Again, because of, to be honest, obviously the standard where Holland were when Koeman left and he took over, it has dropped off a bit. It's gone backwards. If you ask me. Whereas with Koeman, when he took over, he took over a mess. He got them playing fucking fantastic ball. Like they were going up and up and up. There was only one way going. And as I said, you asked me if this had gone ahead when it should have gone ahead last year, and obviously the pandemic hadn't happened, Holland would have won this, in my opinion, under Koeman, because it was just amazing to watch, and he got them ticking. Oh dear, but it is what it is. But yeah, thanks. Anyway, as I said before, mate, Scott, appreciate your support and coming over and listening to me ramble on as well. I need to pop up. I need to actually go back into your chat and be a bit active because I haven't been active for quite a while now. Oh dear.
Some people are funnier than other people.
What's this? Oh, we've got football YouTubers that claim they finished doing Watchalongs because it was damaging their family life and it wasn't worth doing. All of a sudden changed their mind during Euros. That I haven't heard of, but it wouldn't surprise me. Because of what their mindset is, that in the sense of they just think that suddenly they think, oh, Euros, big tournament, boom. And you know what? For them, people who fucking work, so they get what they want. Like, for fuck's sake. It shows what the sort of person they really are. Let's be honest, Brownie. It's not being. If I'm coming across arrogant, I do apologise, but I'm not being arrogant. I'm just being honest in saying that for a Euro tournament, when I'm covering, well, I've covered pretty much all the games apart from the previous game on today, the second game. Scott's covering every single game going so far, to the point he's knackered him out, and we're getting nothing. We're seeing no change in terms of viewership and all that. The viewers coming in and all that. I mean, it's saying something. I've literally just spent the last 20 minutes rambling on about that. People that obviously Scott sent over now thinking, fuck this, I'm out of here because I'm just rambling on. But the game's sort of gone a bit. Even though, as I said, Holland are now camped in the Ukraine half, attacking wise. It's just pinning Ukraine now, pinning Ukraine there, and can try to penetrate through them. Nothing else is really happening in this game so far. Let's have a look. Queens, how are we doing for that? We've Holland scored fast, by the way. Here we go. Oh, unlucky. A bit too fast ball. Oh dear, if you're new to the channel, by the way, if you have come over from Scott's channel and you're new, do subscribe to the channel, do smash the like button. And if you want to go back over to Scott, I do understand, because obviously he does offer an incentive at the moment with the cannon coins and all that. But obviously I've got 500 on the line for fucking Holland to win, so and obviously I'm saying, as I said, I'm literally on my phone. It's literally been red hot. Fuck, it is hot now. It's on charge, but it's red hot. I'm literally got his stream on, and every now and then I'm having to go in and keep myself active. So every now and then, Scott, if you see random emojis pop up, that'll be why. especially in the second half, though. And the signal, of course it has. It's back. What's going on? RTP, sort your fucking eyes out. Here we go, that's better. I'll put the lights on soon, actually, because obviously it is getting a bit dark, so darker. Actually, so we'll put the lights on soon, about half time. I mean, Bernie, have you noticed any difference when you're doing, because you've been doing Watchalongs as well, I've noticed. Have you noticed a dip or a rise in your viewership for Watchalongs since you started, like, over the weekend? Or is it just me and Scott that are being punished for no reason? I'm assuming you're still there, Bernie, obviously. Big up to 7 people watching, by the way. Massively appreciate it, as I said. Scott's got 18 views as well, so yeah, big dip, big time dip, mate. Yeah, exactly. So it's not just we now you know why. Obviously, you said what you said. Obviously, the last comment you mentioned before, but obviously as well, Scott looked into it on these. I keep repeating myself, but yeah, Scott was on these doing his watch on for the previous game, the second game today. He was looking into it. He's like, yeah, he's like, the top. He's typing in Austria versus North Macedonia watchalongs. Top of the list that was coming up were gaming channels that had no relation to football. It's like, what the fuck? No actual, apart from obviously Don Robbie and a couple others. Not really much. There was a massive dip off for football channels wanting to do watchalongs. Even I didn't do watchalong for that game. But the majority of the people doing watchalongs for that game were fucking gaming channels. So it's taken away again. What potential viewers Scott could have got for that as well, and new subs and everything, he couldn't get because of people have no relation to football. I mean, when I say no relation to football, it's in they don't have football content on their channel. Suddenly are doing watchalongs. This pisses us off. What the fuck? No, you stick to your fucking lane. That's your little niche. Piss off. This is our fucking niche. This is what we do on a week-to-week basis. Oh, over. This is our niche. This is what our side of content creating does. What we do for content creating. Leave us to it. Leave our little niche alone. Fuck off back to your niche. Fucking hell. The only two was the Wales one and the Denmark game for obvious reasons. Yeah, obviously. Even I did. As I said, apart from North Macedonia's game just now, where they lost 3-1. Apart from that game, I've covered every game on this channel. And Brownie, go and look at the numbers. Just look at the numbers, and you compare it, and then go and look at the numbers I got live for the England game, the friendly game last week. Sorry. Yeah, I was 7th on the Austria game. In terms of the actual search engine thing, compared to 35th. God knows where that's goes. God knows where I was then, because fucking. I literally, again, it's just fucking so disheartening. And as you'll see, most of the ones at the top have no relation to fucking football. As I said, piss off. This is this is what us football content users do. This is our little niche. If you're not a football content creator, Piss off. We've worked hard on our fucking things over the years or months in terms of Scott as well, to sort of get ourselves ready for this tournament and all that, and be prepared and plan out as well what we're going to give you guys in terms of watch-alongs and content and all that. Just for then people to come along and no football content, not football content creators themselves, and go, no, we're going to take all your potential new subs and views, for the month. Oh, what a save! Another chance with Holland. Oh, unlucky. I mean, the shot was at the goalkeeper, sort of, but he still just put his hand out there. Fucking good save. Band of emoji, in they go. You are fourth on this listing, right? Am I? Okay. Have a look, one sec. Bear with me a sec. Go to my studio dashboard thing, refresh it, see how we're doing for views then. Since going live. Have a look. If it loads up. 23. Again, it's gone up 10 in the last. Basically, one new viewer a minute. Three people currently viewing itself. 6 likes. Even the likes are fucking low. Well, I'm going to go through them now. Like since Friday. The viewing numbers for the watch along, even your content in general, because I did the kit thing as well, the kit ranking. 53 views for that, 8 likes. And the opening game, Turkey, everyone was doing it. I only got 68 views, 12 likes. 57 for the Wales game. Then yesterday, for Denmark v Finland, I'm up to 417 views on that. But again, that's demonetized. That's not monetized at all. So I make nothing of that, because obviously what happened, I've decided to take the monetization off of that. But either way, 417 views. So you're thinking, okay, cool, okay, in the sense of view wise, I may have hit something there. Maybe we can kick on a bit. Belgium, Russia, 140. So you're thinking, okay, maybe not the same as Denmark views, but still in the triple figures. Again, we're still going in a certain direction. Guys, we meet to kick on and all that. And then England today, 45 fucking views. And it sounds like I'm complaining. I'm being, what's the word? Unappreciative. And I'm not. I just don't see why I have to be literally doing pretty much every fucking game. Like Scott is, we're doing every game, and Brownie put as well, and literally getting no reward for it, because other fuckers have no football content on their channels are suddenly going, it's the Euros, we're going to do fucking watch-alongs and fucking escape off it, and all the other fuckers can actually our football content fucking created and piss off. Do a search, Netherlands, Ukraine, watch-along. Okay. Would it have been better if you said Holland rather than Netherlands? Maybe. I can edit it, actually. I might be able to edit it if it allows me. I know I'm live, but let's have a look. I put Netherlands because I saw other people in Netherlands. I was going to put Holland myself, but let's have a look. See if it lets me. One sec. See if it lets me. Does it work? Let me know if that's worked, Brownie. If that's changed. So come out of the. Shut this off and come back in and see. Tell me the title's changed to Holland. And if so, can you then obviously go and what's the word? Share the link around and all that to the stream. I'll appreciate it massively. But Pete in the chat's back in the chat. By the way, good bit. Says Holland are playing superb. Yeah, they actually are playing really well. Actually, that's what I'm saying. They've pinned literally, apart from the goalkeeper, everyone bar the Holland goalkeeper is in the Ukraine defensive half. You're on 9th when I put in Holland v Ukraine. No, so it's still top 10. Brownie, out the 8 other people, channels above me, how many of them are actually football content though? Football content channels. I'm assuming. I say that. What Scott put? He's put Netherlands, so I don't know. Have a look. I'm gonna have a look at myself. For example, Netherlands, Ukraine. What's the name? Is it never? No, not that. What did he put? Netherlands. Okay. Not even for Ukraine. Fucking Ukraine. Jesus Christ. But Brownie, has my actual title changed on my YouTube channel now to Holland? Just out of interest. So yeah, top of the list you got Mark Goldbridge's channel. Then you got Don Robbie. Literally, third one down the gaming channel. To be honest, Don Robbie is getting six. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's of Robbie and Goldbridge. One second, what's Goldbridge got? Goldbridge's got nearly 10k. But with them, you expect them to get them sort of numbers or higher because of what they are. But you expect them to get a lot more, obviously. But again, never Codham Tyrrell, whatever his fucking name is. One second, have a look. Go into it. Isn't that? I have no idea what his Let's have a look. What his total content is. No, not football content. Not football content. He's doing the football. He's going to watch on for this, and he's third on the list. Then you've got obviously Daniel, who's then next on the list with 9 viewers. What people watching? This H9 football. So that's football. Okay. Then we've got Red Cannon. We've got 25 people watching. Big up, Scott. Netherlands versus Ukraine. Euro Said. So there's two out of the team. Oh, I've seen another one now. So I'm saying 2 out of the recommendations there that are what's name related. Not football content related. Holland then. Amazing how it's gone off in this tangent. We've got 1 minute, literally in the last 30 seconds of injury time, by the way. It's still 0-0. When it comes to Holland, I've now put in Holland, Ukraine, Watchalong. And Don and Robbie is top of that list, even though he's titled Netherlands, but anyway. And then you've got this. I'm third on the list. Okay, I'm third recommended. Yeah, and I like people watching. How does that make sense? Then obviously he comes back up. Scott's there as well. Mike Green, big up Mike Green. And then again, more fucking gaming fucking bullshit idiots. It's an absolute fucking joke. Maybe change it to a more general one. So that's why I even put the little flags on as well. Something that stand out. It stands out a bit more. It's half time, by the way, in Amsterdam. But yeah, that's why I put the little flags on the title as well, because I thought I ain't done that in the other games, but I thought something like that maybe that bit stand out and yeah, you know. But hey, that doesn't work either. Like, for fuck's sake, great. So, Pete, what would you suggest then for a title that's you like, obviously stand that will obviously stand out, have a chance of getting more searches and break, like, you know what I'm saying? Can't make sense now. I can have it on for the most of the fucking half, man. Jesus Christ. Even somebody in your channel you had on your channel before, it isn't getting on. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying. And I know what you're saying about Don Robbie only having what you got. That's what's it, 6 point something views, current live views and all that. But I say now. But still, that's bad. That doesn't. It's not great, but it's still big numbers compared to what everyone else is getting. And also, he's competing with fucking Goldbridge's channel. And Mark's like, you're fucking doing it. It's Mark Goldbridge's channel, but he's not actually putting his face to the actual watch-alongs. He's putting other people up for it. Oh, Peach, be nicer once, bloody hell. Football rivalries aside, your streams are good, mate. I like to joke around and give banter, but you deserve But you deserve loads of views. You're a good streamer. I do appreciate that, mate. But I don't know. And I thought, you know what? Not being arrogant or nothing, or trying to think I'm big. Oh no, I'm nowhere near the standard where I can be. I know I can keep. There's high standards, but you know what I'm saying. There's higher bars to reach on this channel. Take this channel even further. I know what I can do to take the channel further, but I want to do this. In terms of streaming, and obviously doing these live streams and all this, I want to obviously do certain things to be more interactive with you guys. But I need to obviously work a bit more. There's a bit more stuff that needs to be done behind the scenes before I can get that going. Before I can move on to do that side of stuff. But even then, I thought in the meantime, do the Euros, cover as many games as well. Obviously, as long as I'm interested in the games itself, but cover all the games I possibly can. And maybe see how I go from that. So get some new faces in, new regulars, along with the current regulars. Build up the footballing family of trying to build in this channel. We're a lot quicker and a lot better and a lot faster and all that. But we're just not. None of us are getting it. Myself, Brownie, Scott from the Red Cannon channel, Daniel. We're not getting anything different. Anything better than what we would do in a normal situation. As I said, we all did watchalongs for the England, for example, the last England friendly before the Euros last Sunday's game, a friendly. We all got more views on that than what we have done this weekend. Obviously, apart from last night's Finland Denmark watchalong, because everyone wants to see everyone's reactions, this, that, and the other. I don't know. See how we all dealt with it and what we did, this, that, and the other. But we're not getting what we, with all due respect, merit. Basically, for the effort we're putting in, we're not getting it. It is concerning. And as I said, it may get to a point. As it stands, I want to cover every single game, including every single Arsenal. Every single match possible, including all the quarterfinals or the semi-finals and the final itself. But if we're not getting the reward for putting the hours in, myself and Scott on the lines of, well, you know what, let's just pick the games what we fancy and you'd be happy with it, basically. And if it gets good views, it gets good views. If it doesn't, it doesn't, basically. That's where we've got our heads at the moment. Maybe see what competition who gets loads of views have done. I'm not an expert, so I was saying about the title. You mentioned the titles. I thought you might have an idea. I think it's the Arsenal focus. If I'm honest, it's so congested in terms of when people do searches when the main season is on. In the main season, obviously, it's an inside joke within the Arsenal YouTube community. In terms of the ones obviously not associated, no one put AFTV aside for a second there, because most of us are sort of distance ourselves, so to speak, sometimes. But for most of it and all that, especially Robbie and what goes off there, it's sort of an inside joke that there's too many Arsenal YouTube channels, Arsenal podcasts out there now. It's so sort of it's so saturated with Arsenal content now on YouTube and on the podcast in general that you've got to find a niche somewhere. There are niches out there. You just got to find what your niche is. You've got to find out for your individual podcast or channels, respectively, what your niche is, basically, and then just jump on it and fucking hold on to it to deal off and fucking drain every single ounce of sweat, blood, and tears out of it until you can get to full potential, the fullest of full potential out of that one bit, and then move on to the next next niche you could come across to take your channel to the next level. I'm hoping my daily roundup show at the end of each night could help. It may do. Again, it might do. Because not many. Again, to be fair, not many people are doing it. So you're doing something. There that's different in that sense. That could work. It depends. What was your viewership like last night? Was it because you did one last night, obviously? Obviously, give the Arsenal focus, but you need something to change so that you get views on search similar to the like page 1 on Google, page 2 and above gets. Look at that again, sorry. But you need something to change so that you get the views on searches. Yeah, similar to like page 1 on Google and page 2 and above gets lost. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. And I'm certain you know about Arsenal. More about Arsenal than anyone on IFTV. Oh, fucking not even a doubt. Jesus Christ. I would change the Mr. Arsenal podcast name. Maybe call it your own name or something to add your brand. Makes it more general. No, the reason I called it Mr. Arsenal was obviously Tony Adams, Arsenal. I was born in 89, so technically growing up, my first captain of Arsenal was Tony Adams, and he's Mr. Arsenal. Who is known as Mr. Arsenal, and obviously hence why the logo and all that. And so I thought it was at the time I thought it would be something different, and obviously because of my knowledge on Arsenal, even before my last one, because I'm so like shit hot on my club's history and this, that, and the other. I just thought it was a clever thing to do, and went with it, and sort of, as I said, I thought it'd be different and unique, and it'd be easy to find as well. The Mr. Arsenal podcast, not just Mr. Arsenal, it's the Mr. Arsenal podcast, and obviously Tony Adams, the silhouette of Tony Adams, and this, that, and the other. And even if you won't know, but obviously back when I first, about a year and a half ago, I had some stuff done, work done for the banner, channel banner and the channel logo and all that. And believe you me, what I've got now is a massive upgrade on what we had before. Because basically there was just a standard like the Mr. Arsenal podcast, like wording wise, and so there's a picture of Tony Adams when he scored that goal against Everton, walking off into like doing that. And where the title was, he had like 4 silhouettes of the league titles that he'd won at Arsenal. And then from that, obviously, thought, what was it? I'm trying to think. Not last summer. The summer after we lost the Europa League final, I went about changing the stuff, like all this basically, going around to get all this, like the new logo, artwork for the channel, as in back, like the head banner stuff and all. And obviously, your opening, what you see is the opening and closing little clip thing, the little video clip, things like that, getting that all together. And then here we are. I thought maybe even that, maybe a fresh look to the channel would help. And it did initially. And again, like I said, back in November, that's just gone. I had a massive spout of new, not just viewers wise, new subs coming to the channel. Hence why I went from 400 and something to over 1,000 in space of a month, in space of like 4 weeks. And then obviously that started definitely gone now I'm back to where in terms of traction I'm getting, in terms of new people going to sub and all this. Now I'm back to what I was before, like a couple every day here and there. Just like, yeah, I don't know. It's obviously harder. It's got the second night was double the numbers from the first night. Okay. I'm not even going about it this evening. I feel from I can see it's upsetting. It's not just upsetting me. It's upsetting, as I said, Scott. Not upsetting, but as in it's frustrating for us. That's all. That we are actually putting a lot of effort into our channels, and we're football content. Obviously, we are more first and foremost are Arsenal content creators, but obviously football is a football chat. It's an Arsenal channel, but second to that is a football channel as well. As everyone knows on this channel, I do. Last season, I was adding Champions League watch-alongs and this the odd internationals here and there as well to the channel and all that, building that up and getting ready for this. And again, in mind with getting ready for this tournament. And then, as I said, literally, one of you will come across is called the Red Cannon. That's the person I'm talking about, Scott. And he obviously, as you'll probably see, he's got a green screen set up and this, that, and the other, and he's not even getting the numbers he'd get on a normal day before this tournament kicked off. And yet here we are. I'm not going to I'd like to get myself. That's the thing is what you're talking about there, the green screen and all that. By the way, that's one of the things I was looking into. But obviously, with all the behind the scenes, you have to do all the design of it, what you want, and then integrating it onto your streaming service and getting it all set up and ready, and everything, all the graphics sorted and all that. It takes time. So. And I didn't have literally. I've not had enough time to get from A to B, A to Z, or whatever. When the fucking look it, way you want to word it, to get it all ready for this talk. So I thought start off getting. Hopefully, at some point, I can get onto that. Like as in, get that all ready. We're all ready to go and push on with that. And so it'll be. And as I said, that's and with that being. And from that, I'm going to build on from that and focus on providing more live interactive stuff, like interactive content for you guys, in a sense of when we're live, I can set things up in a way where you can interact with me back and forth and be rewarded for your loyalty to the channel, basically. Yeah, that's what I'm looking. That's what I was trying to set up. I'm looking into sorting at some point. Not too over the top. Just like I'm trying to think in the sense of not like overboard fake. Like you see the goalkeepers, you can tell it's like fake. But in the sense, what's the word? In the sense of just having something there, and obviously having. You can have like the starting 11 for both teams on the screen, and just something like that, and there's something in the background where you guys can be interactive, and things can be set up in a way that you can put a demand in the comments box, and in the background say certain chants or set up something that unique that you guys will be interested in and have that seems as value pop up and committing to the channel. In the sense of using your reward to basically you'll be rewarded with a virtual system, basically. For the longer you're on the stream, the more reward you'll get, and then you can use that reward. You're then you can then use in the live streams and interact with me back and use it as an interaction and things like that. If that makes sense. And again, just having a bit of a laugh as well. Not always having to be so serious, especially in these Euro competitions. Dear. We're going to bring Warren back in, by the way. Warren is back home now, so it's bringing me back into the stream.
Hi, guys.
Warren?
Yeah, not so bad, mate. Shattered. Yeah, shattered. No biggie tonight. It was all right.
Oh, okay, no drama then.
Yeah, no, it's been good. No cards tonight, thank God. No, it was quite warm, so people could have got a bit iffy, but they didn't, so that's all right. What's going on in the game? Has it finished?
No, it's second half. The second half literally just kicked off. It's 0-0. But Holland have had the better chances. Just literally for the last 20, 25 minutes of that half, they just set up everyone by the goalkeeper of Holland were in Ukraine's half, pinning them, just literally pinning them in the fucking the penalty box, basically.
I'll take it's on ITV, is it?
Sadly, yeah.
Bloody thing. Right. No problem.
I found out, by the way, Scotland, I'll give you a heads up now, Scotland and England will be on BBC on ITV next Friday.
Okay. So I better make sure. I'll do a live broadcast from the pub with Brownie, and I'll try and find a barmaid who can just bring me drinks like Brownie does. Don't know how he managed to do that. That's pretty good.
Oh, dear.
I don't know how Brownie managed to do that. He did ever so well there. Good effort.
In response to Brownie's comment here, have you approached more players and other YouTubers in having a chat? So for some of them really help your channel, just putting out a tweet and an appearance on your channel. Oh, this is the thing. David Seaman, again, one of the reasons why I support Arsenal. Big child, massive fan of him as a kid, and obviously, as I said, part of the reason why I support Arsenal. Him and Ian Wright. He started off a podcast recently, so I put a tweet out, obviously atting him and his podcast, this and the other, and obviously saying no matter what, I want to get him on the channel during the summer and all that. Obviously, no response since, but I don't know who. Apart from that, because obviously they don't follow, certain players don't follow you. You can't DM them because they're all
unstable internet connection.
You're sort of cutting it in and out a bit. One sec. Oh, it's gone. So yeah, because apart from Kevin Campbell, who follows me, I can't interact with any other ex-players privately because they all have their inboxes shut off unless you follow them, basically. Unless they follow you back, basically. And in terms of other YouTubers, apart from the ones you've seen on the channel before, the bigger ones, for example, like Curtis TV, and all that sort of jazz. Troops and whatever, I'm using names for example. I'm chopping my fucking head now. Jesus Christ! I'm trying to think now. Who else? You could ask them, but they'll say to your face, "Oh yeah, no problem," sort of thing. And then literally, I'll just DM message them privately or whatever, and then never get back to you. I mean, Turkish again. I've had him on here before. When I first started this channel, I had Turkish on here way back when. A couple of times. He's always wanted to come back on, but it's literally just, he's always had work, and he had his football coaching, and now his channel's bursting up again. So in terms of that, and aside from names I've mentioned, I'm not saying I've approached Troops, by the way. I'm just saying I was using his name as an example because they all have that similar ilk, basically. To say, oh yeah, well, come on, no problem. I'll follow you now when they do. Or DM them or something. You DM them, they read it and they don't get back to you. So it's like, what the fuck? The thing is, I'm so flexible. So I was flexing you off. Let me know when's best for you, what date, what time, and all that, and get back to me. And it's just like, yeah, no problem. And then, okay, give a thumbs up. They read it. Okay, cool. Let's again reiterate. And they're just like, never hear from them again. It's like, what the fuck? And again, I'm not the only one. Scott's had similar issues as well, certain people as well. So it's just like, just banging over a fucking brick wall. Oh, for God's sake. Now what? Fucking hell. Excuse me, the joys of being live, eh? Fucking hell. Getting interrupted like that, but it is what it is. Oh dear. There's over the fucking poxy lid, Jesus Christ. But yeah, as I was saying, literally, you reach out to It's just literally reaching out to the right people, really. I mean, don't get me wrong, as you know, Brownie, I've had Kenny Ken on here, lead judges for the podcast and the quizzes and this, that, and the other, and have a bit of a laugh, watch-alongs last summer. But yeah, it's just obviously then that work when everything's get sort of back to normal-ish. Kenny Ken's busy with work because of the work that he does. Don't know if you know, but the work that he does, he's constantly on the go anyway, so he doesn't really have the time. And the time he does have, he commits it all to fucking the likes of Lee Gunner. I'm just like, okay, cool, thanks. And what was it? Lee Gunner obviously going on what was obviously formerly Claw Channel since these bars and all. It goes on there every now and then as well. Terry and Diesel, what his name? Denzel, not Denzel, Diesel. I don't know what his name is. But even like, what was it? Oh, fucking yonks ago now. Absolute yonks. Oh, here we go. There's a goal. Yes, Holland has scored. One Alden. What a goal. Absolute mess from the Ukraine defence. The ball comes in all over the place and the goalkeeper goes to get it and pushes it out and literally on a plate. Bang! One Alden. Side footsie, top corner. 1-0 Holland. Get in there. The reason I'm sort of happy and saying get in there because I've literally on Scott's channel got 500 Cannon coins, virtual betting, not betting, but it's like because it's not actual real money exchanging hands. It's obviously the virtual currency that he rewards the viewers and all that. For every minute they're on, they get X amount of coins, this, that, and the other, build up, and obviously the euros is. Saying he's obviously got YouTube allowing him because it's not real money to have this system in place where you can bet on the game a winner or draw. So I put the maximum you can put on is 500, and I put 500 of 900 and something on for Holland to win because they're so outright favourites. I just thought, fuck it, why not? I built it up over the weekend. I thought, go full hog. So we got our first goal from Holland, and they deserved it, let's be honest. But yeah, it's just the fucking pain. Going back to what you were saying before, it's just a pain in the fucking ass. You've just got to find the right people at the right time. I mean, so when I first started this channel, I'm trying to think now, 3 years ago? No, longer than, I'm trying to think now. 4 years now, wasn't it? I can't remember now. 3-4 years ago. I can't remember now. It's been that long. When I started the channel, yeah, it's 3. It must be 3 because when I started the channel, Wenger just Legend Naomi was coming in that summer. So yeah. Big up to Steve, by the way. We asked him if he's just joined us. I'm trying to think now. And what was it? I'm gonna put on. Actually, if anyone's got Twitter, follows me on Twitter. I am going to be recording the 2-minute video, 2-minute 20 video, literally to a T. Recording it on my phone. I'm going to record it on my phone, obviously later on tonight, and then put it out on my Twitter. Basically, not calling out people, but basically making it perfectly clear that certain people have pissed me off and are continuing to piss me off. Basically, kissing other people's asses, retweeting and sharing out other people's their content and all that. Oh, is it 2? No, I'll say the goalkeeper. Retweeting their other content users' tweets that have direct link to their channels, this, that, and the other, and bigging them up. Yet they've stopped doing it for me for the last 3 months plus. Other people were just blanking me for no reason. And then at the last minute, when I put a tweet out the other day, oh, hi, I'm so sorry, been so busy. Oh, fuck off. Yet you didn't, is it 2? Yet you didn't think to sort of reach out to me in terms of your channel when you're doing content for your channel for the Euros. You reached out to everyone else that you sort of met and built bonds with since I introduced you to the YouTube community. And it's obviously you onto your channels a lot. You've reached out to all them other people since then, but you didn't reach out to me. The person that you say helped you out and put you on that path, basically, helped put you on the path that you're on. It's just, I'm not saying I would have gone. Oh yeah, I would have been appreciative of the offer at least, but to not even have the offer, and you're literally then publicly, you and another person publicly going out there going, check your DMs. Oh fuck off! It's like rubbing salt in the fucking wound. And there's other people I'm constantly promoting other people's fucking content. That are other people these other people have got fucking literally thousands upon thousands of fucking subs and views and all, they get big numbers and all that. And here I am. Do I get in? All I get is a thanks, Ryan. Fuck off. So we'll be putting a little video, sort of video following up from that tweet about the other day, basically saying it how it is. Because I'm not, from now on, if you're not going to return the favour when I'm promoting your content on Twitter or social media in general, then I'm not going to fucking do it back. I'm not going to do it full stop. And you may suffer the consequences. And Mark's telling me just to name names. So fuck, if I start naming the names, fucking the video will be longer than 2 minutes, trust me. They won't be able to put it up on Twitter. It just pisses me off. It says it all, bloody hell. Oh, going back to the chat. I do want to go back to the chat because there's popped off a little bit, but 8 people viewing. Big up to the 8 wonderful people that are viewing this stream currently. Do appreciate. Is it 2-0? What a goal! What did they keep the fuck up there? Is that Frankie? Is that? Let's see who that is now. Oh, Dinesk scored. I can't pronounce his first name, but yeah, he just scored 2-0. Holland, fucking get in there! Come on! Again, about to gain quite a bit on virtual currency over on Scott's channel, so yeah, I'm understandably a bit hyped there. What a goal! What was the defender doing? All over the place. And oh, that's poor goalkeeping. That was poor goalkeeping. What was that? Jesus. Brownie saying that England Scott game's on your birthday. Are you still in isolation, Brownie, on Friday? If so, you're more than welcome to come on, mate. If you want. I shouldn't really say this one, but get popular women from football world as. I get what you're saying now. Yeah, I know what you're trying to say. Obviously, you shouldn't say it, but obviously that is. I do understand that as well. I do understand where you're coming from in that sense. It does. I know. Because what was it? There's a Newcastle fan called Kendall, whatever whatever surname is. Kind of reached out to her over that last half of the season and all that. Like when Arsenal playing Newcastle, wanted to do preview or whatever, or like, aftermath of like a review. Try and reach out, and again, DM even private. I did it privately as well, so I don't nothing. It's just like seriously. Yeah, she'll go on other Arsenal fucking content creators channels. Oh my god, that literally I know, literally. I'm just like fucking there. Thanks for putting the word in, by the way. That'd be nice, but no, don't be silly. Don't be silly. Sorry, bear with me, I was just typing in the chat. I've got to keep myself active in fucking Scott's chat whilst doing this and doing the chat, going for the chat as well. Social media, oh mate, social media's an absolute fucking shit show, trust me. So many talentless people get far. True quality people get Yeah, you find out. The thing is, you find out early on, and fucking, but you still got. I'm still here. I'm not going anywhere. In that sense, I'm not going to cancel, like, not cancel, but obviously shut down the channel and be done with it. I'm still going to keep plugging away. It just takes me a bit longer. And someone else posts something rubbish, but because they're more popular. Yeah. Well, i.e., the fucking gunner. You most of the time he just tweets that absolute. He tweets absolute horse crap. For example, the most random crap you could possibly think of, because of who he is and because he's been on AFTV. He's built his fucking channel up from being on AFTV and all that crap, and going from that. If everyone fucking jumps in and goes, "Oh, Lee, let me bend over for you." Oh, how far do you want me to bend over? This angle, that angle, or do you want me on your knees and all that crap? I've fallen out with so many YouTubers as I've still got knives in my back. Yeah, we've spoke about this, Barry, before. Yeah, best not go into all that. Jesus Christ! Probably, if we go into that live now, there's people. Then a couple of them people will be watching this without saying they'll be watching but not being active in the chat, and they'll fucking screen grab it and fucking go, "Oh, look, so look." And they'll come after us again. Look what fucking happened last time, and they'll come for us again. Yeah, you thought about doing radio work. You will see. Oh, bloody hell! I'll take it as a compliment, and I'm taking it as a compliment anyway. Even if it is a backhanded little dig or something, I don't know. But honestly, I don't know. Not really. Honestly, I never really thought about radio work. I wouldn't mind it. Again, if someone again, depending on who approached me, obviously radio wise, I wouldn't be against it. Don't get me wrong. I'll consider it. Again, as I said, considering I'll consider who obviously I would approach, who it would be approaching me. That makes sense. Well, Nathan Ake's about to come on, and it was number 5 for Holland. I didn't see who the players were. Oh, and we've got. I'll see the names come up in a sec. Got Nathan Ake going. Daily Blind Blend is going off for Nathan Ake. Right, that's one. David, not David. Okay, now. David, and Owen Vindel is coming on for Patrick Van Aanholt. But again, depending on who approached me on the radio side of things, in a sense of who the radio station was, if it was a certain talk crap radio, talk sport, with fucking knobhead that likes to fucking slag off my club 24/7 for fucking click to views, then no. I mean, I know, what's it, Hugh Izzy? Again, someone who I've approached, straight from us, I didn't expect nothing back, so. But I'd love to get him back on the. He's got so much fucking energy as that. I do like watching his content and all that, especially when it comes to Arsenal, because you can tell what he says is genuinely, it's heartfelt and not just making it up on the spot just for the fucking clicks and views, basically. But Hugh Izzy a few years ago, I think going around 2016, 2017, he was working for TalkSport as one of the hosts on radio, and he's obviously come away since saying they aren't the greatest people to work for. So if it was them, I would say, fuck, nah, not worth the aggro. It's not. Apparently, there's a lot of ag, so it's not worth the ag, basically. And I'd wait for a better offer, basically. Put it that way, in that sense. If that makes sense. The chat's gone mad, by the way. That was up to that point, and we're going to this. Will that gain you anything? No. Well, angering them. Angering. Word. I'm fucking tongue-tied tonight. Get you anywhere apart from satisfaction. Maybe are a group of and think better than I did not to get mad but get even. But it's doing good. If you do, I assume you're playing a group chat thing with other people and all that, and sort of backhanded and it's like take them down that way without going off on one. And little 2-minute video and all that. I get what you're saying, but then you've got to put I've got to put trust in them people. There's too many snakes, not just on YouTube itself, but in social media itself. There's so many snakes. You can't trust anyone really. You've just got to have eyes in the back of your fucking head. People you think you can trust, you've just got to say take it with a grain of salt at that time, and go okay. See if they step up and things like that. That's sad that you got to think like that nowadays, but it is what it is. That mindset. Out of isolation Wednesday, fair enough. How long have you been back in the country then? Not even in Wales. I've seen your. I think you sent me a link. You sent me a link on Facebook, but also I've seen all your stuff on Twitter and all that. I started watching. I watched the first couple of minutes of it. Not last night, not before. I think day before. I can't remember now. Talking honestly, okay, fair enough. No, look. As I said, the right radio company came forward and all that. Approached me and said, "Oh, by the way, would you be interested on a trial basis and go from there, sort of thing?" No, I wouldn't. Depending on who it was, obviously, I'd consider it and take it from there, really. But never really thought about it going into radio itself. But it wouldn't. I can say no. Put it that way. I'll literally obviously have to rather quickly learn how to not to curse on live broadcasting. And as everyone knows on this channel, Jesus Christ, I don't always hold my tongue, so I say. In that sense, I do let the old curse, the old word slip out every now and then. So I'd have to learn straight away not to obviously do that. I can grab onto that fast and come up again, be more professional in that sense, obviously. Got to shoot off. 5 years, so I'll keep doing what you're doing, mate. Again, Pete, if you haven't already, jokes aside, literally, if you haven't already, do subscribe to the channel, mate. Again, before you do go, do share the content. Not just obviously you've got Tottenham fans and all that, Tottenham mates and all that, but if you've got football non-Tottenham fans that are your mates and all that, just share it with them as well. Get them to subscribe and tell them about the channel and all that. I'll massively appreciate that. No doubt about it. I'm going onto a football panel for a weekly Cardiff City radio show. You never know who is watching your channel, mate. That's true. That is true. But how did I get hold of you, by the way? We'll do. Cheers, but appreciate that, Pete. No worries, Pete. Thank you. Yeah, Brownie, how did that come about anyway? Because obviously you mentioned, I think, wasn't it something that the local radio station of where you are, where you're based in Wales and all that, put a tweet out and you basically put a reply back and they've invited you on or something like that. I don't know. You have to remind me. Just cross. Sorry, I had to put my light on. Sorry about my gut there. Jesus. So I'll just reply to a text because people think I'm ignoring them and I'm not because I'm fucking live. 20 minutes to go, it's 2-0. This is literally going to be either end as it is 2-0 or be 3 or 4 by full time. Send me a link. But now you want to come. Where's one gone actually? He was on and he disappeared. There was a bit of a connection with his issue with his internet and he just disappeared after that. Oh dear. Oh my leg. Internet's basically playing up at his end, okay. I won't just mess with saying his internet's playing up. Sounds about fucking right in the UK. Yeah, getting two new subs. Get in there. Come on. No, I know you. Just after discussing, we don't know where to take it. How are we doing? I'll provide some viewing balance. I'm going to check something quickly. Bear with me on the studio side of things. Took the fucking camera out. Jesus Christ. Refresh, see how we're doing, if it's an improvement or not, because I'm going to be disheartened now I've said all this. It goes up eventually. Jesus Christ, how slow is the internet today? No. How? Seriously, 41 views. It's going live. 20 minutes to go. I'm literally, 5 away from equaling the viewership I had for the England game earlier. That's what I'm saying. It's fucking disheartening as fuck. Phone's red up. I'm constantly on fucking Scott's fucking stream. Been active in that whilst doing this as well. So I'm multitasking. Men can multitask surprisingly. My fucking ears. You wash my hair obviously tonight. First wash after the haircut yesterday. So Brownie, I'm going to send it over to you on Facebook, if that's alright. Bear with me a second. Hungry for Portugal on Tuesday, okay, 4 p.m. This is, again, France-Germany, that's a massive game. That's a game that I'd want to do on Tuesday night. Now I'm thinking, if I do, what's the reward? What do I get from it, basically? I'm seeing the numbers that I'm seeing. Let's see if it works. Right, back to that, paste. Now again, I'm not putting a link to this in the old live chat here, because people I don't want on the channel suddenly pop up and go, And I was about, fucking hell. Piss off, you pissed me off already, just don't go anywhere near me. Mark, by the way, Mark, are you still there, by the way, if I bored you off? If I bored you off, I do apologise. Not really spoke much about this match, really, have we? I mean, apart from the goals, good. I mean, poor goalkeeping for the second goal, but still good goals. But actually, poor goalkeeping for both goals, really. Actually, thinking about it, really on the fucking second goal, but still. But Holland's just fucking set up camp in this for most of this game in the fucking Ukraine attack, basically. Right, it lets me. When it lets me, Brownie, I can let you in, but it doesn't let me put you in. One sec. There we go. One sec. There we go.
All right.
Yeah. Fucking fantastic.
I'm fucking knackered, man. I'm knackered. It's killing me. These watch-alongs are killing me.
Yeah, same with Scott on his channel. He's literally covered every game and he's shattered now. He's completely.
I'm very much like yourself and Scott. It's basically I've taken the last few days because different games. We'll have to take the Finland game and Denmark game out of the equation, because I just think that it's people. I had high numbers for that because it's just people.
Ukraine's just scored, by the way.
All right, okay.
Oh yeah, West Ham guy just scored. But yeah, you're saying sorry. Go on.
Yeah, no. I just think it's people trying to whoever didn't see that game or just trying to look for the incident, really. Wales game, obviously, because the Cardiff City thing. But everyone out of the England game, I haven't hit 100 views. That really got me down earlier. And the thing is, because the games are so close to one another, when you go from one game automatically to another game,
you're lucky if you get an hour off between.
You run out of fucking material to talk about. You know?
Especially if the game's dead, goes through dead points, you're like, oh, what do I talk about? Fucking hell.
Yeah. I do think that the later kind of, well, I suppose it's kind of, the YouTube equivalent of like a match of a day type of thing, a later roundup. good benefit because you don't have so much competition, man. You still
Yeah,
talking.
that's what I'm saying. That might do well for you doing that.
Yeah. Maybe it's just me. I'm getting annoyed now, losing patience with this 1,000 bloody sub.
Yeah, I get what you say. Yeah, I do get that. And obviously, again, that's another reason why we want to do these What's Uncovered and all that, because we do want to gain something from it, but we're not getting anything because other people, as I've been saying for most of the stream, basically, other people that are non-football, no football content to their channel are doing live watch-alongs and taking what we would normally get, the sort of traction we'd get. They're like, literally one of them I saw, like one above me or something like that. I went into he's just standing there with a cup of tea in the middle of a studio, just not even talking about the game. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But
And that one thing which I get to me is that you know I can because I'm a across the board type of football channel, not particularly down to one club. You know, I can put videos out and it can take ages for me to edit and everything. And I could get a few thousand views or on a couple of occasions, tens of thousands of views. But yet they don't fucking sub.
No.
You know, they it's like they take what's on offer for them. It's like they take a present, but they don't say thank you.
Yeah. Literally. It doesn't cost. The thing is, subscribing to the channel doesn't cost nothing. It literally just pressing a button and that's it.
Yeah.
Literally a second out of your life just to go, oh, I like this. You know what? This is really enjoyable. I'll come back. And
it really annoys me that on some of my more popular videos, I got more likes on a video than subscribers. You know?
Like I said earlier, don't get me wrong. Look, I know when we do these watch-alongs, we're competing with other football channels, be it obviously Robbie from AFTV doing his own thing, or Mark Goldbridge and all that. I can understand losing that, obviously, because they're bigger content creators. You'd expect that, but when it's people who are not even football content creators, and they're like, and here you are, like, hi, and we're putting more. We are football. Yes, this is an Arsenal-based channel, obviously, throughout the football season, but it's also a football channel, and the same with Scott and other channels as well. And yet we're not getting, we're losing out because of other people.
I have done non-football content in here, but I was just chasing. I was chasing the bloody watch hours for doing it, you know. So I understand where you're going from. I'm
2-2.
I'm not saying you, Ryan, but I'm not saying you at all. I'm not saying you. You know what the type of people I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like, oh, you know, during the season, you watch your channels. They may do a watch along, and then doing it. Let's just say they may do a Arsenal watch along.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, another game may be on during the week, and then someone asks in the chat, they say, oh, so play Man United's playing in the week. Why don't you do a watch along for that? They said, no, this is an Arsenal channel. And then all of a sudden, come the Euros, that idea that this is an Arsenal channel is thrown out the fucking window, and all of a sudden they're doing a watch along for bloody Holland against Ukraine. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying you, Ryan.
No,
I'm not
no.
Because I know that you do watch alongs for others throughout the season.
Champions Leagues and Champions League final, and this, that, and all the group stage and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, and then you got other Muppets who, let's say, I got so many knives in my back. Basically, I've been trying to focus a bit on it for last year. Throughout the last year, especially the first quarter, I'm the type of guy which I don't believe it or not, right? And I have to say this, right? People look at my channel, they think, fucking hell, well, bastard he is. But believe it or not, I do not have a go at someone on YouTube unless they have either hurt me or abused me or something in public first. It's always a reaction. It's always a response, right? And these people, you know, for the first few months in which, you know, trying to get myself known, these people, do me a favor, because they were like behind me on subs. Do me a favor, can you, like, you know, if I get on channel, can you like put it out there, you know, try and move your subscribers over? Yeah, no problem. And then, you know, you're working your backside off just to help someone else. All of a sudden, that person then goes above you in the freaking subscriber count because he's doing exactly the same to other people, right?
Yeah.
And then you look on because some of people, they don't hide who they fucking subscribe to, right? Some people don't hide who they subscribe to. So when you're looking at, you think, hang on, I've worked my fucking backside off to help you out. You only subscribe to my channel. That's fucking like, that's basically the YouTube equivalent of me coming home from work, you sitting on my sofa naked with my wife, and you know, and you asking me if I want a cup of coffee. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
To us, yeah, I'm in Cardiff. Us, typical brownie fucking mindset. I come home. It took me ages to get home, actually, but for one reason or another. But I come home and forgot about self-isolation, so I'm self-isolated until Wednesday. I know, but you know what I mean, right? It's a lot of people who take, and they absolutely take advantage. And I'm not going to name names.
Oh, there's no point because they're watching. They can't tell they're watching.
Because it's more than one who've done this.
Yeah.
Right? But, you know, I personally think people have taken advantage of Claude's passing for their own fucking needs on YouTube.
Yeah,
I know you didn't want me to go down that avenue, but it is.
Yeah, because I know it's coming my way now.
No,
How dare you have that person on there?
No, hey, it's more than one. It's more than one, mate.
I know.
I'd be interested to find out if Claude's family is still having his cut on the fucking YouTube channel.
Well, they're suddenly up his arse all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly. No, that's just how low people will fucking go for a few likes or a few retweets on fucking YouTube or whatever, you know?
Yeah, exactly. I don't even watch that channel anymore.
No, me neither.
But literally every time
you could see, you know, for any sensible person could see what they were doing. They're using his name to bloody make a third of whatever earnings, and he already had 20,000 before that channel went serious.
Yeah.
You know?
Most of that 20, as you said, the 20,000 we got serious were from our AFTV viewers and all that.
Yeah. Oh, you know. Anyway, it's not my thing, but you know, I don't give a fuck, like, you know. But it just boils down, you know, these for people who only watch YouTube or maybe in the chat or maybe watching it later. These are the type of individuals in which these are the type of individual mindsets in which you guys don't see what goes on behind the fucking scenes.
Yes! Honda scored again.
3-2, is it?
3-2 now, yeah. Number 22.
Typical, isn't it? The one
Literally,
game I bank off. Yeah, so you asked about the radio thing.
Because I was saying, mentioning my radio station you're going on to put a tweet out and you basically replied back and they reached out to you.
Yeah, basically I had a weird message. It was about December. I had a weird message. Which said, just let you know, there's people watching, people keeping an eye on you. Now, being Ricardo, I'm thinking, fucking hell, who have I upset now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think to be honest, I'll be the same. I'll be like,
I
"The
just
fuck?"
thought, you really fucking go. Have I upset now?
Yeah.
So it was basically, didn't take any notice of it. And then, when was it? It was about 5 minutes, I'll be in now. And then, about March or something, then all of a sudden I have a message then. Oh, Adam, I knew the bloody program anyway, the radio program anyway. Basically, like Cardiff City phone in. I think it's on a Monday night or something. And then they reached out to me. Look, we've been keeping an eye on you. And basically, they were true. They were absolutely honest. They said, look, at first, your channel videos are shit. But we've seen it. We've seen your channel grow, and you grow as you grow with the channel. So we offered you a place on a panel for the whole of next season.
Okay.
So maybe it's because of a Cardiff thing, and I'm not, I haven't really got much competition, and like yourself with Arsenal. But so I mean, I don't know if things will change now, but it'd be once a month flying me over. It'd be 250 in my pocket. Once a month flying me over. And then the other 3 times a month then, because it's a weekly show, the other 3 times a month then, I'll be doing it via the internet, streaming, whether it's StreamYard, Zoom or whatever, So
yes,
ideally, if it's flying me over, I can use that then that once a month then to visit family, do any work meetings in which I can double up. It'd be useful, let's just say, for a free return flight.
Yeah. Oh, so what, did they email you or just Twitter? When they contact you?
Via Facebook. I mean,
Facebook. Okay.
Yeah, the guy who gave me the heads up is a friend of a friend.
Oh, okay.
And because with Cardiff, I thought, here we go. Who have I fucking upset now? I literally thought that because I know the guy's kind of like friend catchment. Do you know what I mean? Or friend fucking circle. I thought, who the fuck? And then it was he said it. Give me the heads up because of it, because he's part of the radio company, So.
Oh, that's fair enough. That's cool. But yeah, when they say I can understand when someone's message is saying someone's watching you. That's a bit paranoid. Like, what,
yeah.
Oh, no.
Exactly. And he didn't. And I think I must have said something like, "Oh, come on, what are you on about?" He said, "No. Listen, I'm just giving you a heads up." And then that was it. I didn't hear anything for months.
Okay, now.
So
see,
yeah.
That's the thing. We have to curb our. If I went onto radio, I'd have to stop swearing.
Well, that's it. That's one of the first, because they sent me a contract, I don't know, last month or something, and one of them is about
conduct and all that.
Yeah. Verbal contact. What the word is something like verbal conduct while live on air or something.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
Why don't you just say, look, don't
swear.
Shit. But I tell you how it started, though. I think is when I started bringing the old professionals onto the channel. And it went from bloody doing a live shit on TV to to bloody people could see the other side of me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. This is,
Well,
as I say,
Emma Hunter, what a lovely woman, absolutely lovely woman, and but that's a good thing of like widening your thing. I know you do it anyway, but there's no way I could have done a channel just on Cardiff. Absolutely no way.
No. Well, that's the thing. As you know, literally, there's no hidden thing on Twitter. In terms of ex-players, I've had to reach out to them publicly because I can't message them privately because I don't know, apart from obviously DMing them, how to contact them, management or whatever. So I just do it out there, and obviously I'll get nothing back. So I'm just like,
Well, sometimes you just have a stroke of luck. I mean, look at yesterday. I don't know if you see my watch along yesterday. Right? I've been trying to get hold. Been trying to get hold of Robert Earnshaw for ages, you know, because of his Cardiff background, right? And all of a sudden, yeah, you watch a half time on my watch along yesterday, doing a Wales watch along. All of a sudden, fucking Robert Earnshaw walked past some guy I'm fucking talking to. So I clipped it, chucked it on Twitter to Robert Earnshaw because he was in some wedding. I don't fucking know. You know, so sometimes you just need a stroke of luck, you know?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Because a lot of these people, you know, if they like younger footballers or something, they may not even be bloody running a social media.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's true as well.
You know?
Oh dear.
But if you get one, normally they are still in contact with others, so it has then a knock-on effect. I wonder if Kevin Campbell could have helped you out a bit.
I was about to, it's just a thing. As you know, Kevin's been on my channel quite a few times. And I've made it perfectly clear certain players like Wright and David Seaman are obviously the reason why I support Arsenal, because as a kid growing up, I idolised the fucking ground they walked on as a kid. And yeah, he's been on a few times. So obviously he doesn't come back after more than once if he doesn't think this channel, obviously I'm not doing a good enough job, or this is just bullshit basically, or whatever. And we still talk every now and then, obviously on Twitter, via DMs and all. He follows me and we chat privately and all that. But it's like because obviously how.
Oh, 1 second, right? 1 second, right?
Yeah, go on. Yeah. I'll hold it. Yeah. Wait for him to come back and I'll continue that then. Yeah. Oh dear. Oh, never in the other card. I've got literally 2.5 minutes left of a 5-minute injury time. Yay. You know what I'm going to fucking forget what I was saying. I'm trying to fault now. You fucking what? Got to laugh. I do apologise about the lighting. About the lighting, obviously, directly up, because obviously this is fucking being a pain in the arse. But my charge, the phone's. Where's the charge on the phone? Is it? Yeah, literally no point. It's only literally a couple of minutes left. But yeah,
sorry, man.
Yeah, no worries. No, I was just saying, literally. So, you would have thought he would have put a word in all it, because what was it? I'm trying to think now. Last year during the pandemic, the first lockdown, I wanted to do something for the anniversary of the '89 and all that.
Yeah.
Now, I basically directly asked outright if he knew anyone else from that squad that would be interested in all that, thinking he would put a few feelers out. No. But obviously nowadays it's a lot harder in the sense of, because he's so busy on it, not just on the channel, on the Hybrid Squad channel with Sophie, but he's also doing stuff for Sky Sports, La Liga, and everything.
Do you think on Way may have had his fingers burned when he invited Nigel Winterburn onto a channel, in which
certain channel we can't mention because we don't want to fucking backlash and all that. But I think it could possibly. It does.
You can't blame him. You can't.
No, I can't blame him. No, it does make sense. But yeah, that would have helped. That would have been massive help, because obviously he'd be able to directly contact him and find out straight away, instead of me having to do it the way I'm doing it at the moment. But yeah, for me that'd be
Nigel
huge.
Winterburn, if we are watching, come on, Football with Brownie.
And I'm here first as well, being an Arsenal man.
No, but listen, some of these people as well, right? You can take a month to come back, as you know.
Oh, I know. Yeah, literally, what was it? About a year and a half ago. About not December, just gone December before that. David Seaman retweeted and replied to a tweet that I'd replied tweet that I put out there to someone else 4 months later.
Yeah.
So it does. So sometimes they're not always active. As I say, they're always, because they're always busy with doing whatever their home life, work life. They're not always on their phone 24/7.
Yeah.
And some of them, and also, also some of them not had their like management teams and all that sort their own social medias and all that out, don't they, as well?
Yeah. Especially if they're doing things like, you know, a TV punditry or something like that, you know. You know,
exactly. It's full time, by the way. Full time, by the way.
What I find, sometimes you just have to sometimes some of these old professional footballers, you know, and I you know, I've got so much time for all of them have come on. You know, they give a time and effort for my channel, and you know, but sometimes it's like a sales job, I suppose, right? You just have to massage people's egos at times.
Yeah.
And my first ever like professional person, although he wasn't a footballer, my first ever professional football, my first ever professional person in which I had on my channel ended up being the embassy, the ambassador, the Czech ambassador to the UK because of a West Ham kind of connection with him and West Ham. I'd be honest with you, that took probably months of massaging his ego on Twitter. You know?
Big up Steve in the chat and Russ as well, yeah. But yeah, exactly. I mean, bloody hell.
You know, so much so now he's got back to me the other day. And he's asked me to visit him in his embassy. So I'm gonna get pissed up in a Czech embassy to a live stream.
Fucking hell. Fucking hell.
Yeah. Well, apparently the Czech team are down. He's going to host the Czech team next week because they probably play Scotland and then they come down to England and they play at Wembley.
Oh yeah.
So I'm telling you now, I've been trying to get that Thomas Souček on there so much now. So fingers crossed, with the help of the ambassador, face to face, you'll convince Souček. You know.
You heard what he said the other day. Was it yesterday? The statement came out yesterday or something, I can't remember now, over the weekend.
Yeah, something about that Slavia Prague.
Yeah, basically how the English and the English media always overhype things or whatever and all that and overthink it all. Like, too sensitive and all this crap. So he doesn't help himself out there. But yeah, Thomas Souček, bloody that would fucking be huge if we could get him on.
But when I don't know.
As in a current Premier League player for West Ham, doing well and all that. Even you get West Ham fans that come across that, and they'll be straight on that.
But I think he nipped in the bud quite quickly, quite well actually. Because something happened, something was stated the day before. But you know, there's something you just shouldn't touch, I suppose. But I bet his PR team were going nuts at him. Listen, at the end of the day, right? You know yourself. There are times in which we're in this YouTube world and you think, oh, I just wish I could fuck it off. But then when you take a step back and you sleep on things and you think, Jesus, look how much hard work. And when people, you know, maybe close family and friends say to you, look how much hard work you put in it. If you fucking pull away now, you're going to let yourself down. You know,
there's always that what could have been and all that malarkey going around in your head as well.
Yeah.
And also, look, at the end of the day, I know I must be doing some sort of providing some sort of decent content, doing a good job and all that, because the regulars we have in the chat as you see, like yourself, Nathy, Russ, the Arsenal Misfit, Steve. Obviously got Tahib just joined us as well, Mark Green, you know, John, and all that, you know, all the guys that usually come in, Warren as well, Gary. They constantly come back. So I must be doing something right. So that's what sort of keeps me going in that sense. Because otherwise, if it was just like not they weren't coming back, I won't get any. You would that would seep into your head as well. Like, I clearly ain't doing a good enough job. I'm doing something wrong here. Then just fuck it off basically. But as you said,
also as well, right? And you know yourself, right? I'm lucky enough to you know, over in Spain, I'm lucky enough to know a couple of people in the media and I know which channels to watch, which programs to watch that say, you know, give me quite good information, right? Whether it's even Spanish TV, moment I hear it, bang, you know, because they love giving exclusives on El Chigurito, right? So I'm putting videos together of look, not every transfer or every transfer rumour will happen. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
But then when you look at other YouTubers and you think, it's bollocks, mate. That's absolute bollocks. Go on, put a link. Go put a link to what you're saying in your description, and let others fucking look, check this out, or even screen share what you're fucking reading or apparently reading.
Mm.
You know, it's absolute bollocks. You know,
Oh, of course, yeah.
and it's really disheartening when you see that channel or a channel bloody getting so many views for a bollocks fucking story. Just completely made up.
Yeah, they make it up and I did a thumbnail and everything to go with the little clickbait headline as well. And it's like, when I get, like, what was it, for example, like last summer, we had the whole Jadon Sancho bollocks on a certain channel.
Oh,
Jesus Christ! You thought you'd done
football teabag. I've unsubscribed.
Yeah, I've never subscribed to that channel, but yeah, literally, I was just on my head. I was like, the way he was talking and the way he was like, it's saying it to chest. You think the fucking deal was he was in on it? It was like yourself with Aaron Ramsey years ago. Like he was in on it. He knew all the inside details and all that. And when it didn't come to fruition, like, no, guys, never happened. Never said that. It's like, own it. You fucked up.
Yeah, I know.
That's because obviously it has been mentioned. Why don't you do daily transfer stuff? Like, I don't like talking about fucking potentials. Unless look,
Sienna Hunter, right?
Yeah,
she's a host of La Liga TV.
Yeah,
and doing the commentary. I don't know how it went. I don't know how it got to this, but basically, you know, she did admit that look, it's just filling in the gaps of. You know, because I don't know how it got on to fake news or something, but you know, she honest, you know, completely honest and straight, and look, it's just filling in the gaps. You have to. It is a 24/7 industry now. But you know, something I remember a couple of months ago, and I was having some bad shit with bloody everything going on with Mrs. Whoops.
Yeah, you're still there, don't I?
I'm back.
Yeah, you're back.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, can you hear me?
Oh, hang on. I can't hear you, but never mind. I'm going to have to go. Huh?
I can hear you. I'm talking the fucking.
Hello?
Hello?
No.
It wants to. Wait, see if he comes back, and then if he doesn't come back, we'll wrap things up. Oh, dear. But yeah, fucking hell. Scott's probably. Jesus Christ. Russ and Misfit, after Misfit was saying, big payout, and Richard has jumped up the fucking league table on the Scott's channel. Jesus Christ.
Sorry, but no. Sorry, my alarm went on my phone. I should have been sleeping, man. Yeah, no, you know, I was having some bad shit happening, you know, the ex-misses and things like that, and you know, the channel was just, it wasn't plodding along. It was getting maybe one subscriber every other day or something, and then all of a sudden, then I had responses from two former footballers, who I did reach out to maybe 2 or 3 weeks before, you know. That's all it is. That's what people are saying in the chat. Really, just keep it going, and it will work in the end. It will work in the end. I'm determined. I'm you know, I think I've gone past that point now of letting it go, because I don't wanna like fucking have a tail between my fucking legs. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I understand what you mean. Yeah,
but it is hard work.
Oh yeah, people have no idea the graft we have to put into even our channels. Jesus Christ. Oh dear, but it is what it is.
I'm gonna have to make a move, my friend. Yeah, can I just reach out to Russ if Russ fancies coming on to the daily?
Yeah, if he's still there, Yeah.
I know you coming on, Warren's coming on as well. So if Russ wants to come on, more than welcome.
Yeah.
Russ, let me know in the Twitter group or whatever.
I want to Twitter group, are you?
Now, did that
I
link
feel left
work,
out.
right? Does that link work?
I haven't checked the link actually. I'll check the link after I finish this up. I'll have a look.
Okay. All right. No worries. No worries. Listen, I'm gonna have to go because I'm freaking
Yeah.
starving. I'm still on Spanish time, and
I can imagine. Yeah.
I'm in self isolation. They've rang me 5 times in 3 fucking days.
What? Who has?
4 days. Tell you what, I honestly, if they put this amount of energy into catching criminals, the UK would be a crime-free freaking country.
Welcome back, Brownie.
Right.
Welcome back.
Oh, I know. Right, catch you later. Take care.
Yeah, no worries, mate. See you in a bit. Just before we go up, Ryan, as you know, I like what you're doing, and the people in the chat. I'm sure the numbers will climb in. Just hang in there. It's just, yeah, it's not. As I said, it's just the fact that obviously myself and a couple of others, people that I know, and they're doing their channels and all that. We're all finding this, all surprised, a bit shocked that they're all having the same sort of issue, that the numbers for these watch-alongs and the content we're providing for the Euros isn't having the sort of traction and in terms of views or new subs and all that like it should do. So it's just a bit disheartening. Like a few days in, there's a scene like not even over 100 views and all that. It's like bloody hell. So it does get you down a bit. It's just like, especially when you're seeing fucking then non-football content. I think I keep saying it. Non-football content YouTube channels doing watch-alongs and getting 200 plus views, live views during making out to do a watch-along and all that. It's like, for fuck's sake, seriously. Literally, I went into one of them while Bradley mentioned all the things. I was like, oh, okay. And it was just like, it's this guy, he's just standing in the middle of a studio with tea or coffee or whatever, with a mark in front of his face, like in a dark room. And that was like, what the fuck? But it's aggravating. Ryan, do some transfer streams might help you get more subs. This is the thing. I mean, you've mentioned it now. I mean, Russ mentioned it in a jokey little way a few weeks ago, near the end of the season. I think it was the last going to what songs we did. He mentioned it, and you put the fucking lamp on. Bear with me a sec. You put this lamp on. Bear with me. Where is it? Stop that for a second. Bear with me a second. Just put the lamp on. I assume it's not electrocute myself as I do it. Jesus Christ. Even little things like this, fucking lighting, it does my head in. I have to use a fucking standard lamp at the moment to have some decent light in the face. And I do this when the light goes down, daylight goes out. There we go. Oh dear, here we go, back again. Oh dear. Oh, sweating like a pig. Need a bath or shower, Jesus. As I was saying, literally, Russell mentioned it as well, like the last couple of streams of the season and all that was joking about it. And I was like, the daily transfer streams, it just do my head in just fucking coming back every day, or every other day, talk about the same track, same people linked to Arsenal. Don't get me wrong, if Arsenal sign players or players leave, I'll do uploads or streams straight away as soon as I can, basically, on the channel, don't get me wrong. But I'm not going to do fucking transfer room because the transfer room that just drives me fucking nutty. Then to do that and then adding to the equation, doing all this stuff for the Euros as well, that's just doing my fucking nutty. Talking about the same rumours every day or every other day. Be it upload or fucking live streaming and all that, just do my fucking nutting, Jesus. But as I said, when they confirm Jacques is gone officially, I'll do an upload or a stream on that, give my quick thoughts on that. Trying to think now, bloody hell, head's gone. Literally melting as we speak. Oh dear. But so yeah, and that side of things. In terms of transfers on that side of things, I'll do. It's just the rumours being all bollocks. I'll just do my fucking no thing. I can't. That just no. If it's normal something maybe, but adding to the equation the Euro 2020/2021 content that we're doing. No, that's just fucking that just warmed me up. I was get fucking like, repeat myself, and people just come along and say, it's repeating himself. No, so that side of being like, unless it's like proper stamped on, it's done and dusted, coming in or out. In that case, I will, but otherwise, not what the fucking repeat FC bollocks. I get what you're saying. I do appreciate that. I do get what you're saying there as well. Obviously, obviously Scott has joined us in the chat. Big up, Scott. He was introducing about a couple of minutes ago. And Scott, I did have you on my phone. My phone is absolutely red hot because I've had it on charge all day. And for the first stream and this stream, and obviously the stream that you did all 3 games. I done 2. Then in between them, even then I was on my phone's been literally on your stream pretty much all day. Well, quite a profit of your Canon coins, by the way. Oh, this view. We're talking about the gamers channel streaming hours before kickoff and no real content. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, that's the reason why I spoke about most of it in this stream, because the gamers pretty much But obviously, I was watching your second stream, and that's when you found out and all that. I thought, you know what, the game's not all that. So it's sort of until the game gets sort of sparks into life. That's what we're going to talk about. It's pretty much covered in that topic. Is pretty much covered the entire stream, basically. Scott, Jesus, oh dear. John in the chat says, for me, this is one of the best franchises. I do appreciate that. Again, I think things like that do mean a lot to me. Again, soppy as it may sound, does mean a lot. Shaming people like yourself, but not just mate. Mate. Don't get me wrong. As you said, we put in a lot of hard work, but you put in a hell of a lot of hard working work for your channel. Jesus Christ, how you fit it in amongst that? Obviously doing literally, as you said, back-to-back watch-alongs over the weekend, and obviously getting sleep, food, drink in general, having a fucking life outside of it. I don't know. You haven't gone cabin fever this weekend. Literally just super glued to your chair all weekend, basically. Said made a mug of myself when Ukraine scored. Happy stuff. Yeah, I saw something again because I couldn't have the sound because this bad boy was this fucker picks everything a little bit of sound up. I saw something was happening, but it obviously didn't know what happened. What actually happened. Obviously, I saw you pulled up my comment after the full-time whistle. My little not inside joke, but as my little jokey comment. Obviously, if you know, is that a reference to a film? If you know the film, you'll know the reference. Basically, it's a comedy film. Put it that way. Jesus. Yeah. I stopped watching transfer shows. Yeah. We are linked to everyone and who owns a self. Yeah, exactly. 100%. And that's what I'm saying. In terms of the transfer rumor show, not my forte, not my interest. It just drives me fucking scatty. Unless we sign someone or someone leaves. Then even that, as I keep saying it, when someone comes in or someone leaves, then I'll do a transfer show, it's upload or live stream, whatever, on that particular topic. Otherwise, I fucking do my head and repeat myself. I hate repeating myself. I've done that quite a bit tonight, but it does do my head in and doing it every other fucking show. Oh my god, my fucking head! Look at it, Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's fantastic. There it is. I've stopped donating to Voldemort's channel. I don't want my money going towards his alcohol. Don't. Because you've said that. I've now read that out. One of his fucking minions are going to come across this now, see this, screen grab it, send it to him, and he's going to fucking put it on his fucking social medias to promote his fucking channel. Oh dear. Again, I'll gain nothing out of it. Oh, fucking hell. You have a shave. Oh, Jesus. I hate when I know it's not long, but I don't like it. It's all like this because my facial hair, it sort of goes to a certain point, it starts curling like only to your neck, like it starts prickling and all that. I can't stand it. It starts getting sticking out, pricking the neck. Pisses me off. You have put. Sorry. Russ is saying you have put the hours in. Unfortunately, I can't. I can give it the time YouTube desires. I think you're on about your channel as well, because you've got a channel. I know you obviously got, but obviously you've been in a new job as well. So again, we all know. Trying to think now, my fucking words got out of my head. We all know that obviously, as you know, then the hours that need the sort of hours that need to be put into things like it's a simple. It may seem like a simple watch along to the outsider, but there's so much you have to put into it. Obviously, inviting people on, if you're having guests or set up and the font and the thumbnails and the graphics. There's so much. I mean, Scott, Jesus Christ, I know he has a little bit of help from someone, I can't remember what the guy's job title is or what he's doing, but the one that Scott's working with, what he's doing on his channel, the hours they have to put in, to do what he does, he has to put in double the hours. And that, again, like I said earlier, I want to do, in terms of the setup of the channel and how I want the live stream to look going forward, I do want to get myself a green screen and use certain services that are going to be services. What's the word? Not StreamYard, but obviously have another streaming site to stream off of where I can use the green screen and all that. I can make my own backgrounds and starting 11s for both sides and things like that. I've cut my own scoreboards and time and things like that. That's a little personal additions to the stream. But it's just fun. It's just getting the time just to sit down for not even 5 fucking minutes. Maybe the Asian 5 minutes just to sit down and go and set it and put everything in place. Getting the studio look to where you want it to be, getting the thumbnail created and sorted and everything up and running and making sure and doing little test stream runs, make sure everything runs smoothly and things like that in the first place. There's so many hours. I mean, literally, Scott said, saying on his channel, I think he spoke to me on Twitter privately and all that he's saying. He's up to like stupid o'clock in the fucking morning at his desk, just fucking going through things with a fine tooth comb. And to add to that, he's obviously, as you know, Russ, he's added this fucking Canon coin currency thing, like reward system for loyal viewers and all that, and subscribers and this, that, and the other. So he's then there's another string to the bow of what he's doing, and obviously that adds more work he has to put into it behind the scenes and all that as well, and makes all everything run smoothly there. But people don't get that; they just think you just turn up and go, "Hi." Russ says Scott did massive numbers when Bedwaya joined Norwich. Joined Aston Villa. People love a good sob story. True. I think I did that. I can't remember what I did. That's the thing. My mind's that frazzled at the moment. I can't even remember what I've done for fucking. Trying to think now. What I did. I think I did a stream. I can't remember if I did a stream or not. Sort of reaction to it all. The Open Dway thing. Look. I thought I had. I swear I had. Yeah. I did something similar. Not the title wasn't exactly. The thumbnail suggested it was a transfer show. And obviously, the title was Arsenal set to lose out with Dwyer. It's just before confirmation and all that. 273 views for that, and 17 likes. A few obviously 7 odd plus bloody comments, this, that, and the other, and all that jazz. So I get that side of it. And yeah, as I'm saying, when things are pretty much confirmed or over the line, either incomings or outgoings, I do them sort of transfer shows, and I will do them sort of transfer shows and reaction shows to them sort of things. And obviously, yeah, 100%. Because then down the line, I'm not doing the exact same stream and repeating myself. Like, that makes sense. Like fucking doing what. Oh, no way, as I said, I'm no way on God's green earth am I doing what Robbie from AFTV does every fucking day. Even though it's not live, he's uploads most of the time. It's, hi, welcome to the show that it's literally just repeating himself every fucking day. Talk about the same players that are linked to this fucking Arsenal. Every player around the world that never fucking joins us. He does that. He's doing that for years. I don't watch his channel anymore, but he knows he still does it because he fucking sees people fucking mocking it on social media. I mean, Shane, big up Shane, says, Ryan, your channel was brilliant, but I mean, the quiz and the guests, I love it. I mean, even the quiz we did, I think now Thursday, didn't even do that great in numbers as well. So, to what that quiz normally gets and all that. It was just like a bit, because I was just like, okay. I'll just put it down to obviously, not everyone's obviously doing, obviously with everything going back to sort of slightly normal. Everyone's barbecuing and all that at some time and all that, so we didn't help us either. I literally promote the fuck out of my fucking content. If I fucking don't do it, the other people that I've helped along the way and got them and helped them decide if they want to do their own channel and all that. They're obviously not watching because they don't support the channel, even though they say they do. Oh dear. And used to be in the fucking group chat and then suddenly left. Oh, what was it, one of them? I don't want to do watch-alongs anymore. I don't enjoy them. I'd rather just watch the game. This isn't in general. I don't want to be part of any watch-alongs anymore. What was he doing today? Oh, yeah, he was on someone else's channel doing a watch-along. It's just, yeah. I better stop while I'm fucking mental. Oh, dear. I like Scott's channel, but... I like Scott's channel, but it's not for me. Give me Richard and Melvin or Albert giving opinion on experience any day. Less is more. No gimmicks. The thing is, I get why Scott. I understand why Scott's gone down the route he wants to go down because he wants to be different. He doesn't, because there's so many, mate. As you know, there's so many of us Arsenal YouTubers. Yeah, fucking hell. You need to sort of do something to stand out. And he's, you know what? In terms of the watch, especially the watch songs, it's a bit of a laugh as well. A bit more interaction there, and that side of it, of what he does. But it's you have a bit of a laugh along the way. I'll go back to your comment in a minute as well. Shevchenko seems like a decent manager. I think he may do well with Ukraine. Maybe I knew he was a coach. I didn't know he was actually head coach of the country. But yeah, fair play. I do 10-minute video. I do 10-minute videos. It takes an hour to sort it out. To be honest, exactly. Even that, and look, as you know, what it takes to the time it takes to actually edit it down, do this, do that, before you can even feel like this is ready. This is the full final product. I'm happy to put this out there now. Oh dear. I think people were just burned out by football this summer. Yeah, that's true. I mean, they literally went from start of the lockdown, obviously this time last year, coming out of a lockdown, and the Premier League returned, so to speak, obviously coming back the way it did, having 4 weeks off, and then a new season hit, and then we literally had that ran down our throats for the last 9 months, and then what we had, I'm trying to think now, we've had not been about 3.5 weeks between the Champions League final, not even 3.5, about 3 weeks between the Champions League final and this weekend. The Euros getting underway, so I can understand that, yeah. It's gonna be fucking fun, isn't it? Because we're gonna have once this literally as soon as this ends, we've got pre-season getting underway as well for next season. So, and obviously all the live any of the Arsenal matches we're doing during the pre-season, I'll be covering on the channel as well live. Like I did for all the last season, as well. I'm trying to think now. Also Wednesday, I'll be busy. Fucking Wednesday, Jesus, I'll be super good to this chair on Wednesday. Fucking hell. Because basically Wednesday, for anyone that doesn't know, Premier League fixtures are going to be coming out 9 a.m. UK time. So I'll try and get on literally at 10 minutes before we go live myself. Find a few people to come on that are obviously not working or got a bit of free time, obviously, by saying that come on and give a bit, and obviously go live, have a bit of a chat, and then obviously get our first initial reaction to the new fixtures, go through the fixtures and have a bit of a break it down, see where if it's it's a good start or bad start or good end or bad and whatever, if it's been balanced out or not, and where we're gonna fuck it up along the way, and this, that, and the other. Have a bit, just make most of it, base a bit of a laugh there, and then obviously what's Wednesday's game to actually? Oh dear, bear with me a second. Do bear with me. I'm doing Scotland. I will be back, by the way. I'm going to end the stream soon, by the way. So we'll be back tomorrow for the Scotland versus Czech Republic match at 2 o'clock kickoff. So 1:45 going live. Kickoff at 2 o'clock, and then after that, I'm going to do the Spain versus Sweden watchalong at 8 p.m. And depending on how I feel, depending on how things go actually with the Scotland one, because I've got a bit of a theory going around in my head. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. I don't know. Depending on how I feel after the Scotland game in terms of certain things, may do the Poland-Slovakia match, maybe. I don't know. We're definitely doing Spain-Sweden, and then on Tuesday, what we got? Only got 2 games on Tuesday. Okay, so we've got Hungary v Portugal. France v Germany, I'll definitely be doing that. 8 p.m. And then Wednesday back to 3 games a day. And Turkey v Wales, Italy v Switzerland. Okay. And obviously Finland v Russia at 2 p.m. I don't know how I feel about doing that. I don't know. Play by ear. Thursday, you've got Denmark v Belgium. I'll be covering that. Austria versus Netherlands, not Australia, Scott, if you're still watching. Ukraine versus North Macedonia. Fuck, Ukraine will win that. But you know what? I don't know. See what I'm doing on Thursday. And then Friday, Sweden, Slovakia, Croatia versus Czech Republic, and England v Scotland. But yeah, we will be back tomorrow. 1:45. We'll be up nice and early. You've got to do the back garden, sort all that bollocks out. Sort of the thumbnails out tonight, but yeah, sort the back garden out, get that sorted and dealt with, and move on from that, and then come in from that fresh, literally jump in the fucking bath or shower, whatever fucking whatever's better, and then yeah, get rid of the Scotland Czech Republic game basically. I think I'm going to wrap things up now because I'm now getting on now. We're going to be all fucking night otherwise. Jesus Christ. Good win in the end, obviously, for Holland. And obviously, as Russ and a couple of others in the chat know, we had a nice little earner from Scott's channel because of Holland. Last minute winner, thankfully. I thought they were going to throw it away and bottle it. I was actually fucking part of my throat for a moment there. May jump on for an evening game, not England games, as I'm on the piss. I'm fine. No, that's absolutely no problem. It's just literally Russ. You got my number. You got my number. You've got me on all these socials like Facebook and Twitter and all that. Just DM, message me or DM me or WhatsApp me or text me or whatever, and we'll sort something out during the week. Probably I think was it Tuesday. I said Portugal. Was it no? Germany, France. Sorry, Germany, France might be an interesting one. Obviously, more as in. Big game and all that. It might be dead game. Might be dead up in 0-0. Oh, we know. Fucking hell. Here we go. Vine. Are England still in the lockdown? Pubs in Ireland closed since March last year. Miss watching football in a pub. No, pubs are set. Well, pubs. the way the UK, England, whatever you look at it, are going about it, doing that gradual ease out the lockdown restrictions. And the pubs have been open since, I think, Russ might have corrected me about this, but I'm trying to think. I think it was the start of April, end of March, I think it was, when they started easing off. And the pubs started reopening. And obviously at the time, you could only go to a pub and it had a beer garden and this. If it didn't, it had to stay closed. I think now, though, you can now go indoors in the pub and this, that, and the other. Hence why, obviously, Russ is going out to piss on Friday. And yeah, no, the thing is, the way we've gone about it, been fucking so, well, say we, Boris has gone about things. It's been open, closed, open, closed, open, closed. And now there's rumours that tomorrow, I don't shoot the messenger, that there could be a delay to the full easing of the lockdown restrictions from obviously what was meant to be the 21st of June. There could be the potential we could be getting confirmation tomorrow about this to 21st of July instead, possibly, because there's an uprising in the figures for these variants of the fucking virus and all that crap. And numbers are going up in terms of not just contracting the virus, but obviously people now dying from it, and the numbers of that creep up again and all that crap. So, yay. Look about this fucking bollocks. For the England versus Scotland game, you need some back fist. Yeah. Back fist. Oh, I ain't had a drink of that in 4 or 5 years now. But as I said, for the England-Scotland game, we're going to have obviously myself, Warren, Gary, and hopefully if Joel's available, get Joel on, Andrew and all that. But also going to have a little Scotsman to join us in the name of Colin. So that's going to be interesting. Whatever happens, that's going to be interesting. That's all I'm going to say. Oh dear. Buckfast is in Devon, funny. Oh dear, true. But I haven't had that for years. Drinking that in years, actually. Oh dear, but it is what it is. I'm going to wrap things up now because it's shattered. And again, we'll repeat ourselves now, going over the same crap. Oh dear, so much. It's literally got the news on now in the UK. Yay. But, sorry, fucking mindset went in there. So, yeah, as I say, we're back tomorrow for Czech Republic versus Scotland. Go live at 15 minutes before the kick-off of the game. Go for the quick line-ups, bit of a build-up to it, have a bit of see if anyone else can come on and join me. Let's see how we go for the night. Let's see how we do for the views, actually, because as I say, people will be working. So maybe less people will be trying to fucking con people into going to their channels and all that crap. But anyway, we'll see. So yeah, we'll get back for that. And obviously seeing Spain, Sweden later on in the evening. No, later on that day, the 8 p.m. kickoff game. And yeah. If you're new to the, obviously, if you come across this and you're literally in the chat and you're new to the channel, do subscribe, do smash that like button. I've noticed we've had a few new subs from both of them, Scott's channel. Big up Scott for doing that, obviously sending them over, and obviously then people's PG Nez and all that subscribe to the channel. Massively appreciate that. If you any more of you are new, you've enjoyed that, obviously the honesty of what we spoke about tonight, and obviously in general the content we do on this channel, do smash the like button, do subscribe. It's free. It doesn't literally takes a second just to click a button. Big red button. Can't miss it. 1 second to click that. Turn the notifications on. May not always get notifications, but just turn it on anyway. And like and share the content around. Like the content and share it around. See your heart's content on the Discords. Fucking hell, Discords, Instagram, fucking Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp groups. Fucking Facebook groups, if you're in them, fucking just share the head out of them. Share, and make them, the people you're sharing it with, make them share. and then make that. And obviously, on wasn't on all that crap. Oh dear, yeah. See, I got on a little tangent. Oh dear. Go back into the chat. Ryan, any play you've seen so far you want to come to Arsenal? Not yet. Top of my head, I think actually. Tonight and today, no. Especially Sterling, fuck off. I know Arsenal have been linked with Sterling by the media, but that's a hell of a fucking no. I've always said hell no. Today just confirmed it. Jesus Christ. So far, not really. No one's really stood out for me so far. Kane's not got me any fucking points in my fucking fantasy team. Basically, he's got me the normal amount of points. Apart from that, fuck all. I might fucking take him out of the team. As soon as I take him out of the team, he'll fucking score fucking goals and stuff. What did you watch? Shane, come back and ask. Once all the first round of games are out of the way, come back and ask me that question. Obviously, I'll give you more in-depth answer then, because I would have watched all the players then, wouldn't I? Well, teams anyway. But yeah, until then, obviously, as I was saying, wrapping up swiftly again. Just as I said, subscribe, smash the like button, share the content around to your heart's content, and we'll be back tomorrow. And until then, enjoy the rest of this evening. And as always, up the Arsenal. Come on, you guys.